Hello, people. It's Casper Ruud versus Marin Cilic, and we're about to get underway. Right now, we go. It's the second semi-final. Of course, the winner will play Rafa Nadal in the final. Good start from Ruud. Goes big set out wide. Comes forward. Puts away the short ball. Good start from the Norwegian. Of course, the first Norwegian ever, by the way, as well, to make a semi-final at Roland Garros. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Nice stat as well. For him. And yeah, Ruud very much. No, I don't think is he the underdog? I think he's not. Pretty sure he's the favourite going into this, but Cilic, a lot of people favouring because he's been in good form. Into that forehand of Ruud into the backhand of Cilic, and backhand cross from the Norwegian, backhand from Cilic down the line, great backhand. Then goes forehand, just a bit wild. A bit wild, goes into out of the forehand and goes wide. I tried to kind of grab a bite to eat before start of this match after, of course, just doing the Nadal Zverev match. I was halfway through my wrap. Killed me. It's fun. I'll finish it in this game, maybe. 30 love. So obviously, this will be the first Grand Slam final for either player if they win. Well, first Roland Garros Grand Slam final. Of course, Cilic has won the US Open as he goes forehand into the net. So 40 love to the Norwegian. Can he hold to love here? Would be a good start, great start for him as well. Just to ease his way into it. Of course, it would have been very, very, nervy, I think, going out onto court, considering it's his first ever Grand Slam semi-final. Of course, Cilic has been there and done it. Not Roland Garros, but still. And the backhand return from Cilic does go wide. So it is 1 love to Casper Ruud. We'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, Cilic here at love 1 in the first set. Of course, serving to level things up straight away. Casper Ruud started off proceedings with a love service game. Great start from the Norwegian. Here you go. Cilic's been serving really well. Good serve out wide. Good rate return from Ruud, though. Great depth. Then goes into out. Cilic goes cross court with a backhand. Backhand from Ruud. Cilic goes into out. Backhand again from Ruud. Into win this time goes Cilic. And Ruud goes cross court, whips it. Cilic goes down the line. Ruud on the back foot, slides and can only slice it into the tram lines. Really good. Really, really good from Cilic. Moving Ruud around. And great pace as well on the forehand. Hitting it quite flat, to be fair. We don't see a lot on clay courts, but is that type of player. Powerful from the back of the court. Very powerful. Here we go. 15 love. Oh, into the rally again. Good return from Ruud. Then goes backhand cross. Great depth from the Norwegian. Cilic though sticking with him in the backhand to backhand exchange. Ruud goes big then with the in-to-win forehand. Then goes cross court. Just misses the line. So Cilic holding the Norwegian at bay, but some positive signs from the Norwegian on return. Managed to do pretty well in the return points there. Didn't take either, but some good signs in terms of being able to get the serve back. Good depth, get into the rally. I'd be disappointed not to kind of capitalize on them, but it is early doors, of course. 30 love here, the Croatian. Of course, 2 surprise semi-finalists, you'd say. Good serve on a tee from Cilic. Well, I thought it was, but it's just gone long. Fault is the call. So second serve here. Now, I think he has had issues with double faults in the past. It'll be interesting to see under the press situation how he handles it. Decent second serve, though. Nearly 100 miles an hour. Went to the rally. Good in forehand from Ruud. Great angle they found from Cilic on the forehand cross. Drags Ruud out. And Ruud goes down the line with a forehand, but can only go long. So 40 love. And we could potentially have 2 games to love, even, in the opening 2 games here, which would be really impressive. Big serve out wide. It's a block return from Ruud. Takes it on the volley. Really good drive volley from Cilic. Takes the forehand volley on and puts it away into out. So it is 1-1. Really good start from both players, both holding to love. Thanks, guys, as well for tuning in. Do remember to hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already, and do subscribe if you're new. Of course, the Nadal match just finishing. We'll be doing the women's final tomorrow which will be very interesting with Kokogov and Iga Swiatek. Bada saying hi. Bada. Thank you for joining. Right, 1-1. Big serve from Ruud into the body, though, of Cilic on the second serve. Backhand down the middle from Cilic. Then goes forehand cross. Ruud steps in, crunches the forehand on the line. Steps in again. Goes into out. Comes to the net and doesn't need to volley. The approach is good enough. Cilic goes into the net with the attempted pass. Love Ruud. Good serve out wide. Backhand cross from Cilic goes wide. So it is 30 love. A very good kick serve from the Norwegian into the backhand. I have to say, 30 love in a very tough match against Holger Rune in the quarterfinals. And a pretty hotly contested quarterfinal, I have to say. Big serve from Ruud down the tee. It's just gone long, so second serve here for Cilic to have a look at. A big opportunity here now for Cilic to hopefully, if you're a Cilic fan, capitalize on the second serve of Ruud. Goes backhand into in. Great depth. Steps in. Goes into in again on the forehand. Then goes cross court. Cross court from Ruud. Down the line goes the Croatian. Great power. And the backhand from Ruud can only go long. So it is 30-15 here. Some good play from the Croatian, moving Ruud left to right there. There's good power down the line on the forehand. Definitely possesses some power, doesn't he? Marin Cilic, for sure. Here we go. Big serve out down the tee even from Ruud, but just goes long. So will be a second serve here. Second serve into the backhand cross from Cilic, and backhand again from Ruud. And Cilic goes into out with the forehand, then goes backhand down the middle, into out goes Ruud, then goes backhand cross, clips top of the net cord, and paints the line. Backhand on the line from the Norwegian. With very good depth, steps in again and goes cross. Cilic goes down the line with the backhand, forehand to forehand exchange here. Cilic with a massive forehand just misses the line. So it is 40-15. May says, hi guys. Hi May, thanks for tuning in. I'm still recovering from the Nadal Zverev match, but didn't manage to quite finish all my food in between. It's all good. Eat it after. You guys make it worthwhile, of course. Big serve from Ruud, even out wide. And it is, of course, a good hole to 15 in the end. So 2-1, 3 very comfortable service games. And sit on serve here. Cilic will serve once again to level things up. May says, I found the missing ingredients for my French onion soup. Cognac and beef broth. Fair enough. I went to an Asian mart before. Fair enough. Nice. It's quite bad, but I'm not a massive fan of soup. My wife is a massive fan of soups. Yeah, but fortunately, not really a big fan. But they're really good for you, aren't they? Really good for you. 2-1 to Casper Ruud. Sit on serve. What do you think of Cilic's shirt? If you're watching this, or watching the match even, let me know what you think of the shirt that Cilic is wearing. It's like a red shirt with white panel across his chest, and then it's got a purple line going through it, and at the top it's like I don't know, turquoise. He looks like one of those lollies that you'd eat. May says, do you cook fazan? I do not. Sorry, a little off topic. No problem. Yeah, I don't, unfortunately. Well, my wife's a very good cook. I mean, I can cook very basic stuff, but yeah, not a particularly good cook. I didn't cook much. Well, backhand to backhand exchange here. Great depth from Ruud, is it? No, it's just gone long. So it is 15-love to the Croatian. And very, very good. Just in the rallies, we're seeing a lot of depth from both players. I'm quite impressed, I have to say. It's been good to see. Really good to see, actually. A big serve out wide. From Ruud comes forward. Volleys. Oh, he's missed it, Cilic. It's an easy overhead. Misses it by quite a bit, I have to say. That's a bad, bad miss from... very bad miss, actually. Here we go, 15-all. May says Cilic has a liking of boxy shirts. Cooking is soothing because I just follow the recipes. Okay. Very good. So out wide. And the backhand return from Ruud goes into the tram lines, off court even. Very good from Ruud. It's looking good. As is Cilic, to be honest with you. Both holding serve really, really comfortably. Which has been good to see. Oh, good serve, wins the rally. Oh. All right. Intriguing. Very soothing, 30-all. So Cilic now with a very crucial point coming up. Unforced error there from Cilic, opening up 30-all. So Ruud will be looking now to get an early breakpoint opportunity. Big, big chance for the Norwegian player. First serve goes into the net. Second serve here for Ruud to have a look at. Second serve into the body. Oh, the call's double fault. I did say that he has a propensity to sometimes double fault. Oh, bless me. But that's a real surprise. 30-40. Big, big point coming up early in this first set. Right, 30-40. Cilic goes out wide with the serve, comes forward. It's a really good serve. Serves the first break point, but we are at juice. May says, who will be a tougher opponent for Rafa Fazan? Probably Cilic, I would assume, just because he's a bigger server, big off the ground. Ruud, I think, is probably a better all-round player, but in terms of like problems he'd cause Rafa, I don't think he'd cause too many problems just because Rafa's played a lot of people like him. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as easy as people think on Sunday. So that wide from Cilic, the forehand from Ruud. Oh dear. Kipped the baseline. A dodgy bounce and Cilic completely misses it. Oh, he's thinking, what the hell? He's like, this happened at completely the wrong moment. That's what he's thinking right now. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Advantage to Ruud. How rude of Ruud. Bad pun, isn't it? Advantage, breakpoint. Serve out wide. Short return from Ruud. Cilic puts it away. Very clutch. Very clutch from the big Croatian. I have to say, massive serve. Very short return. Put it away. 1-2 point over. Buckle my shoe. Mason, I felt if it was 4 to 5 sets of the first part of the match winner would have been favoured. I mean, Rafa, he had to continue and Zverev not getting injured. Yeah, maybe. I think, although they've still got a couple of days to recover, right? They played first, so it's a massive serve from Cilic out wide. The call is in. Ruud's going to have a quick look. He says, "Yep, no, all good. It's in." He says, "Don't worry about it. Just checking." Advantage Cilic. Big serve. Just misses it. It's a fault. He's serving big. He is serving very big. Yeah, amazing, because it was 3 hours, 14 minutes, not even finished a second tiebreak. It's true. Second serve into the backhand of Ruud. Backhand cross. Huge into out forehand from Cilic. Sliced down the line, though, from the Norwegian. Good forehand cross from Cilic. Drop shot from the Croatian. Ruud. Almost did really well to get there. Great hold from Cilic. She saves 2 break points. We're still on serve here. Very, very impressive. Really, really good. Can't buy a first serve. It's not happening at the moment. It's all good. They're serving all right, both players. 57% and 71% respectively. So not bad. Not bad at all. About wide from Ruud. Forehand cross from Cilic. Backhand cross. Backhand to backhand. Good backhand on the line from Ruud. Then goes forehand cross. Forehand again from Cilic. Backhand down the middle from Ruud. Backhand cross from Cilic. Good angle found from Ruud on the backhand cross. Comes forward. Goes, slices down the line. It's a pass from Cilic. Doesn't make it though. Good volley from Ruud. Second volley from Ruud. Short ball. Surely Cilic puts it away. Yes, he does. He's into court. Great point. Very, very entertaining, I have to say. And yeah, enjoyed that. That's for sure. Zero cans, as they say on comms, and very, very. I don't know. It's good. I like the fact that there's different languages for different. It's the only one, right? That's not in English. All other Grand Slams are in English. All of them. Need to have one in Africa. That would be good. Have an Afrikaans, maybe. Maybe. Good second serve out wide from Ruud. Good backhand cross, though. Good depth from Cilic on the return. Into out goes the Croatian, then goes into in. Massive forehand. Defensive slice from Ruud. Depot. And Cilic. You could hear the ping off his racket. Mishits it. Goes into the net. I'll be disappointed, I guess, not to punish him more there, I think, actually. Just misses the first serve. Second serve out wide into the forehand. What a return. Paints the line with into rally somehow. Great defensive work from Ruud. Cilic clips the top of the net cord, but stays on his side. 30-15 here. Could have been very much in trouble there. Very much in trouble, to be fair. Big serve, wins the rally, backhand from Ruud down the middle. Forehand, massive forehand from Cilic. Huge. And Ruud can only defensively slice that forehand into the net. Oh, dear. Pointed with that. You can hear in the crowd people go, Ruud. Clearly cheering on Norwegian. Remember to hit that like button, please, as well, if you haven't done so already. And do subscribe if you're new. 30 all. Big serve out wide. Just missed the first serve though, Ruud. So will be a second serve here for Cilic to have a look at. Big opportunity for the Croatian to open up a breakpoint opportunity of his own. Second serve into the backhand. Into and backhand from Cilic. Then goes backhand on the line. Great depth. Crunches it forehand on the line. Comes to the net. It's a good drop volley. Oh, it's just drifted wide. So it is 40-30 to Ruud. Probably let off the hook a little bit. A couple of those points. A couple of mistakes from Cilic and potentially could have opened up a break point, but instead it's game point Ruud. They'll be happy with that, Casper Ruud. Net points 1, 3 out of 5 for Ruud, 5 out of 8 for Cilic so far. First serve out wide on the stretch. Cilic slices long, so it is a good hold in the end. Casper Ruud is 3-2 up. Very good from the Norwegian. He edges in front. Yeah, very impressive, I have to say. Of course, both players doing really well to progress to this stage as well. I think Ruud maybe not as much. People were expecting him to kind of get to the quarterfinals, maybe at least, and maybe win it at some point in the future, but not now. Cilic, yeah. Cilic, I think people weren't expecting at all. Not even to make the quarterfinals, I don't think, here today. So, yeah. Right, 2-3 down here. And, we'll see how he gets on. But 33 years of age, having a bit of an Indian summer here, Roland Garros. And if he was to go through to the final, it'd be a very, very interesting final. Of course, coming through Rublev in the quarterfinals in 5 sets and a deciding set tiebreaker. So play some clutch tennis there, the Croatian. 10-2 as well in that championship tiebreaker. So that's not any mean feat against Rublev, who was playing some pretty good tennis. So 2-3 here. Big opportunity now for Cilic to level proceedings here. So let first serve. Here we go. First serve. First serve goes out wide. Backhand cross from Ruud. Goes down the line with the forehand. Cilic smash opportunity. Smashes straight at Ruud. Then it's a drop volley. Beautiful drop volley from Marin Cilic, I have to say. That is a beauty from the Croatian. Really, really impressive. Great hands in the net. You can see there as they show the replay at court level. Really good forehand on the line. Not much net coverage, but very effective. Sniper-like forehand, and then the beautiful drop volley. 15 love. Good serve out wide. Doesn't make the first serve. Will be a second serve here. Here's second serve for Ruud to have a look at. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand cross from Ruud. Short. Cilic goes into out with the forehand. Then backhand in the middle from Ruud. Cross court from Cilic. Comes to the net. Smash opportunity. Lets it bounce though. Oh, shouldn't have let it bounce. Goes into the net. Had too much time. Smashes it straight into the net. A little grimace from Cilic to say, shouldn't have missed that. That's a bad one. It is a bad one, and puts him under a little bit of pressure now because he dominated the first point really easily. Took it. Second one, should have won that, but instead finds himself at 15-all. Now under a bit of pressure here. Oh. Here we go. Second serve. Ruud. Really excited. Good forehand cross. Cilic steps in, massive forehand. The forehand return from Ruud, not good enough. Too short on the second serve return. Predictable as well. Went down the line. It's a good second serve, to be fair. Dragged Ruud out. And Cilic then goes massive with a forehand with a 1+ shot down the line. His forehand on the line has been really good today. And I think it's been really good all tournament as well. Very flat, but giving your opponent hardly any time. It's been effective as well. Not too many errors on that side. Here we go. Second serve. Second serve into the backhand. Comes forward to the net. Drop volley. Ruud gets there though. Oh, beautiful pass from Casper Ruud. Great movement. Came up to the net really effectively, really quickly. And little dink down the line. Have to say the drop volley wasn't quite good enough from Cilic. And Ruud did really well to pass him down the line. Cilic just moving a bit too early there to anticipate where Ruud was going to go. Ruud did really, really well to just place it past the outstretched Croatian's left arm. A 30-all. A big serve out wide. And it is a volley opportunity, or smash opportunity for Cilic. Puts it away. Beautiful smash in the end from Cilic. This time doesn't make the mistake of letting it drop. Takes it on. Backs himself. Gets into serve position. It was pretty deep in the court, to be fair. Could have easily missed it, but well enough in the end. So, second serve here for Ruud to have a look at. Here we go. Goes into the backhand cross from Ruud. And backhand from Cilic cross court. Huge into out forehand from Ruud. And Cilic goes into the net with the backhand down the line. Really good. Really good from Casper Ruud there, I have to say. Pushing him back into the backhand corner. Good depth. Good topspin. Impressive stuff. Good serve on the tee. Backhand down the middle, though. Oh, it's just too good from Cilic. Serve is great. Return too short, though. And he gets punished. Cilic goes into out with the forehand. Beautiful stuff from the Croatian. Stepped in really nicely. Punished the short ball. Big fist bump as well from the big Croatian. Very, very cool and collected right now. As is Ruud. It's been a pretty good start from both players, especially Ruud, given it's his first ever Grand Slam semi-final. But it is a hold from Cilic. A big serve out wide, backhand return, long. So 3-all, considering it's both men's first ever time at a semi-final in Roland Garros anyway. Really impressive. Cilic, of course, has won the US Open in the past. But yeah, I mean, Ruud is new territory for him. So I think he's done pretty well to manage the nerves, actually. Been really good. And I think he's very, very comfortable on the clay at home on it. So that could be part of the reason why as well. 3 games all here. Serve into the body of Cilic. Goes into out with the backhand. The forehand from Ruud goes into the net. Love 15. So out wide, backhand cross from Cilic. Backhand on the line from Ruud goes long. Bad mistake. Love 30 here. Under pressure straight away. It's going to be difficult. Big serve. Goes into the net. From Ruud, second serve opportunity here now. Here we go. Second serve into the forehand. Good. Oh, I was about to say good forehand from Cilic. Looked like he was definitely going to get made. But instead he goes into the net. Ah, disappointment. Massive disappointment for Cilic. That was a big, big chance to open up break points. But instead, I have to work hard for this next one at 15:30. Here we go, 15:30. Ruud goes down the tee. Backhand into in. Great depth from Cilic. Steps in. Goes into out of the forehand. It's beautiful stuff from the Croatian. He opens up 2 breakpoint opportunities here. Very, very impressive, I have to say. So impressive from Marin Cilic. Opens up 2 breakpoint opportunities here. Will he take one of them? Oh, big serve out wide. What a forehand from Marin Cilic. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful forehand from Marin Cilic. He breaks early on here, or in the business end anyway. 4-3. And the big Croatian, a big fist bump. And Nadal will be watching this with interest. You'd imagine he's probably more worried by Cilic than Ruud. Cilic has been in a Grand Slam final before, more experienced, has bigger weapons to harm Nadal. For Ruud, probably not as much, and he'll probably be a bit overawed by the occasion. So we'll see how this one goes, though. It's just the first set. But Cilic, after saving break points earlier in the set, well, Ruud in the end, the one getting broken, and that sometimes happens. Sometimes when you're the one knocking on the door and you're not clinical and don't take your chances, you're the one that in the end gets broken. Alex says 22 and 22 is still on. Yeah, it is. Speedy recovery is Zverev for sure. Yeah, I really hope he's okay. Really, really sad to see actually as well. Yeah, just very, very sad. Another way you want to win it. Jason says props for casting Nadal in this match. Wow, no problem. Yes, I'll be doing the women's final tomorrow as well. Iga Swiatek versus Coco Gauff. And on Sunday, we'll be doing Nadal versus the winner of this match. So we'll see. We'll see who it is. But so far, Cilic with the edge, 4-3 up in this first set. Ruud will be thinking, damn, had breakpoint opportunities, didn't take them. Now, he's going to have to try his best to come back. Serve out wide. Good forehand from Ruud. Great depth down the middle of the court. And the forehand from Cilic goes long. So good start for Casper Ruud. You see that Cilic trying to drag Ruud out. But Ruud doing well. He was trying to open up the forehand on the line, really. But Ruud did well. What he did is he didn't give him the width. Went down the middle of the court, but with great depth. Meant that Cilic couldn't step in on the forehand and go down the line. So love 15. So out wide, backhand again from Ruud, trying to go down the middle, good depth again. He's just trying to give Cilic no width. He's trying to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go down the middle of the court, hit it really deep though, get to neutral, and then I can hurt you. But on the return, I'm not going to try and do too much. Here we go, 15-all. Big serve from Zverev down the tee, just missed it. Massive serve. Alex says, have these two ever met? Yeah, twice. The head-to-head is 2-0 Ruud. But he wouldn't have played the Cilic that he's playing today, that's for sure. Cilic is playing a lot better. Good forehand from Ruud. Wild from Cilic in response. Shanks it wide. 15-30. A chance for a break back here. If Ruud can just hold his nerve, really, for the next couple of points. Cilic spraying it around a little bit. Jason says, so Zverev actually was injured during today's match or a pre-existing injury pop-up? No, so he actually got injured. I don't know, something with his ankle, either sprained it or ruptured ligaments, but it was bad. Had to get wheeled off in a wheelchair. Came back on crutches, done. Really good serve from Zverev out wide. Ruud goes backhand cross. Trying to do that lob backhand again down the middle of the court. Zverev says, I know what you're going to do. So this time he comes to the net and puts it away. Very impressive from the Croatian. Very good anticipation. Exactly what was going to happen. Read the situation, said, okay, great opportunity to come to the net, put it away. Big set on the tee, backhand in the middle from Ruud, takes it on the full. Cilic, oh dear. It's a drive forehand opportunity. Takes the drive volley on with a forehand. Goes into the tram line, so that means it is a break back opportunity for Ruud. He had a couple of break point opportunities early in the set. He didn't take them. Cilic was clutch on one of them. The other, probably a mistake by Ruud. This time, he's going to be able to take it and get it back on level pegging. Big serve out wide, but just goes long. Decent return, to be fair, from Ruud there. Be hoping to capitalize on the second serve. Let's see what Cilic can do on the second. Here we go. Second serve. Into out goes Ruud. Forehand from Cilic into out. Backhand cross from Ruud. Backhand to backhand exchange here. Into out forehand from Cilic. Slice from Casper Ruud down the middle. And down the line goes Cilic with the forehand. And the backhand from Ruud goes long. So it's a good save from Cilic as Ruud looks at the mark from the second serve. Wasn't sure if it was in. And obviously puts his mind at ease as he wipes the line. Oh my God, says Jason. Yeah, Alex says was very wrong-footed or something else. No, he was just running at full pelt to the right-hand side and he just tripped basically. And as he was tripping, all his weight went onto his right ankle and it like turned in. And then basically he was done after that. Massive, massive serve from Marin Cilic. He does save the break point and he opens up a game point after that huge ace down the tee from the juice side. 2 aces so far for the Croatian. Really, really clutch stuff. I have to say, it's been good. Very good. Advantage Cilic. Good serve out wide. And the backhand from Ruud goes long. So it is 5-3. And he's 1 game away from this first set. Marin Cilic has a very important hold in the scheme of this first set. He's been very good. He saved 3 break points. That's been the difference. Ruud faced the break point, got broken straight away. For Cilic, he's been very resolute and really fought every single break point, and he's been very good at his point construction in those moments as well, being clutch. 3-5. Second serve here for Cilic to have a look at as Ruud goes into the net. A very, very short ball toss, Casper Ruud, and he's not the tallest. Second serve into the backhand, then goes into out. Backhand cross from Cilic, then into out from Ruud again. Backhand to backhand exchange. Oh, and the backhand from Ruud goes wide. So love 15. Who are you guys picking to win, by the way? I'm intrigued. Who are you guys picking to win? Guys, as well, remember to hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. Only 7 likes. Come on, let's get the like count up. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. It does help us out, of course. And it's quick and easy. Doesn't cost you anything. Do subscribe if you're new as well. Let's see. How many of you going for Ruud and how many for Cilic? We'll look at that in a second. After a good kick serve out wide from Ruud. Cilic runs around the backhand, goes into out with the forehand into the net, though. 71% of you have gone for Cilic. Very interesting. Very interesting. Big serve from Ruud, but goes into the net. Will be a second serve here for Cilic to have a look at. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand from Cilic. It's shanked into the tram lines. 30-15. Good kick serve. The second serve is pretty good from Ruud. You can see he's got a lot of spin on it. And definitely causing problems there for Cilic. Sad on the tee. Backhand from Cilic into win. Steps in. Goes backhand on the line. What a backhand. Oh, wow. That is huge from the big Croatian, I have to say. Very, very good. Really good from Cilic. And it is 30 all. He's been extremely good. Cilic stepping in, taking the ball early for the most part as well. 13 winners for Cilic, 3 for Ruud. He's really getting hit off the court at the moment. Alex says, I expect the new gun Ruud to get through and give us, I would say, a more intriguing final. I actually think if Ruud goes through, it will be an easier final for Nadal than Cilic, because Ruud doesn't really have the firepower Cilic does. So I think Nadal hit him off the court pretty comfortably, and serve as well. Return. He's solid. He's probably a better all-round player than Cilic, but he's not a better opponent, I don't think. Short slice from Ruud, not good enough. Cilic gets up in the court, puts away the forehand. He opens up a set point here. Oh, sorry, takes it to juice even. Sorry, God. I was getting a bit happy there, trigger happy. Yeah, I think also you have to remember it's going to be his first ever Grand Slam final, Alex, as well. So he's going to have a lot of nerves on top of that. So I just think generally it probably won't be as entertaining or as close or competitive as Cilic, who's obviously already won a Grand Slam. He's got nothing to lose. He's 33, his experience. He's just going to try and blast it off the court, and it might work. Who knows? Really good from Cilic, backhand to backhand. And it is advantage Cilic. He also hit the ball a lot flatter as well. So give Nadal less time. So that's my read on it anyway. Set point opportunity for Cilic. Casper thinking, wow, I've had multiple break points. I haven't taken a single one. He takes one and now could get broken again and the set could be over. Just shows how important it is to take your chances when you get them. Unless your name's Rafa Nadal, then you can just keep on getting loads of chances and just take the ones that you want to take, apparently. But yeah, unless your name's Rafa Nadal, Novak Djokovic, you need to take your chances when you get them. So second serve here now. And this will be a very nervy second serve, you'd imagine. That set point down. 3-5. Goes into the backhand. Gets back. Goes backhand to backhand. Into out goes Cilic. Backhand down the... Oh, backhand. Slice cross court. Into out goes Cilic. Beautiful. Really good from the Croatian. He gets a double break. He takes the first set 6-3. Wraps it up in 44 minutes. It's been a pretty damn good set from Cilic, I have to say. Really impressive. He gets it done. Let's have a quick look through the set stats, and I'll quickly go to the bathroom. First set percentage, 57% for Ruud, 67% for Cilic. Look at the first set points won. Massive difference. 75% Cilic. Second serve points won for Ruud, 75%. His kick serve is good. 50% for Cilic. Winning time force errors, 15-14 for Cilic, 3-5 for Ruud. So, yeah, pretty much as I expected. Alex says Cilic's most dangerous weapon has to be the inside-out forehand, which lands extremely short and near the sideline. Yeah, but that's good. That's the whole point, Alex. That's actually good because it'll go low to Nadal's forehand. That's a problem for Nadal. And the forehand on the line from Cilic, which he hits very flat, which again, into the forehand side is an issue. So, and he's a bigger server and come to the net, trying to shorten points. Just for me, in terms of a matchup, much, much harder than Casper Ruud personally. You have to think about it, as I said, from the point of view that's going to be Casper Ruud's. It would be Casper Ruud's first ever final as well. Cool. I'll be back in a second for the second set. Yeah. Cilic with a good start. Very good start. Good first serve. And yeah. Starting off where he left off, Cilic. That's for sure. That's 16 winners for Cilic, 3 for Ruud. A lot more unforced errors, though. He's a lot more aggressive, to be fair, but he's hit more winners to unforced errors, whereas Ruud's been the other way around, so it's not ideal. The serve down the tee from Cilic, just missed it, though. Second serve for Ruud to have a look at. Second serve into the backhand. Comes to the net. Oh, wow. Second serve and volley attempt. Doesn't need to volley either because the backhand from Ruud goes down the line and goes wide. So very interesting from Cilic because came in behind the second serve, which is a very intriguing thing to do. Saw Alcaraz do that a couple of times against Zverev, didn't pay off. Because said, oh, wow, massive serve. Ruud didn't even move. Probably should have. It wasn't right in the corner. Big serve though. 40 love. Big serve on the tee. It's a short slice from Ruud and it goes long. So it is 1 love hit to Marin Cilic and he's a set up here and he holds serve straight away in the second set. All right. Last 7 points won. All have gone the way of Marin Cilic. Not a surprise there, really, is it? Here you go. Big serve out wide. Goes into the net. Second serve here for Cilic to have a look at. Big opportunity now. For Cilic to straight away make that 8 points in a row. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand in the middle. Goes long. So it is 15 love. Breaks the stranglehold that Cilic had with that 7 points in a row. Little sequence there. Big serve out wide into the body. Backhand cross from Cilic goes massive with the forehand cross. He's turning it on. He's feeling good, I tell you that. Probably maybe a little bit of nerves beforehand, but now he feels absolutely great. Here to see, looks so confident, Marin Cilic. Guys, as well, thanks for tuning in. If you're listening or watching, remember to hit that like button, please. If you haven't done so already, and do subscribe if you're new. Massive serve down the tee. Goes into the corner. Ruud steps in. Goes down the line with the forehand. Massive forehand. Flipping neck. Very good. Big forehand from Ruud, I have to say. And 2 huge forehands back to back. One from Cilic, then one from Ruud. Serve out wide. Then goes into out. Backhand cross from Cilic, or goes down the line even, sorry, with the backhand. Then goes cross. Backhand to backhand exchange. Very loopy from Ruud, though. Cilic trying to step in on the forehand. Goes into and then goes cross court. Then goes backhand cross Cilic. Backhand from Ruud. Cilic goes cross court the backhand. Backhand to backhand exchange. Slice from Cilic. Ruud steps in, goes backhand cross. Oh, Cilic just had to push the backhand on the line. And he would have won the point instead. Just gets cramped and goes long with it in the end. So it is 40-15. Ruud doing well here to just stem the momentum as much as possible. Here we go into the rally. Into out goes Ruud. Very short though. Then goes cross court again. Forehand to forehand exchange here. Goes down the line. Beautiful from Marin Cilic. And it is 40-30. Here we go. Slice backhand from Ruud goes long. Oh dear. We are at juice after he was 40-15 up. Oh, massive serve from Ruud. An ace when he needed the most. Really impressive advantage. He's working really well here. Working hard, Ruud. He's definitely here to play. He's not just here to compete and take part. He's here to win. Big serve out wide, or down the tee, sorry, even from Ruud. Backhand up the line. Beautiful backhand up the line. What a winner from the Norwegian. And out of nowhere, he started absolutely crunching winners left, right, and centre. It's got him out of trouble there. Really impressive, I have to say. Very impressive. It's just so good. So good. Caleb says, let's go, Cilic. Yes, Caleb, thanks for joining. Remember to that like button, please, if you haven't done so already, peeps. And do subscribe if you're new. So down the tee from Cilic. Backhand down the middle from Ruud. And goes backhand cross. Backhand to backhand here. Oh, just missed that backhand cross, Cilic. So love 15. Good opportunity here for Ruud now to try and really press that little inroad he's got straight away. Right, love 15. Big serve out wide, just missed it. Will be a second serve here. Second serve into the backhand. Into out though goes Ruud. And the backhand on the line from Cilic goes into the net. Oh, after a period of absolute dominance, Marin Cilic now up against it. Here we go. Very interesting to see how this goes now. Very interesting. See Ruud. I'm very interested to see whether he gets a second serve or not. Massive serve. Good from Ruud, though. Goes down the middle of the backhand. It's a big miss from Marin Cilic. Goes into the forehand. Didn't miss it by much, but he missed it by enough. Didn't have to go so close to the line. And it's a big unforced error. Love 40 here. 3 breakpoint opportunities for Casper Ruud. He had 3 in the first set, but they were single breakpoints, not like this where he was 15, 40 or 30, or love 40, sorry, even. Didn't take any of them. Can he take one of the 3 here? So that wide backhand cross, but the call is out. Cilic just has a quick peek at the mark and says, okay, yeah, fine, fair enough. Walks back to the baseline. Bob Banks says, who do you think will win? It's very difficult to say, but if I was to put money on it, which I wouldn't, I don't know why I say that. I didn't even bet. But I would say Casper Ruud will get through in the end. Oh, massive from Cilic Second serve out wide, backhand cross from Ruud. And the into out from Cilic is huge. Thing is, Cilic is very up and down, so it just depends on how. I think, if I'm being honest with you, this match really hinges on how long Cilic can keep up a really high level. If he does, I mean, Ruud has no chance. Like, he'll win like straight sets. But if he can only keep it up for a set, I think he'll take a set, but like as he's just done now. But not sure whether he's going to be able to maintain that level. So we'll see. Second serve here, 15-40. Save one break point. Can he save the others? We're about to find out. Second serve. Ruud goes down the middle of the forehand. Cross court from Cilic. Cross court from Ruud. Cilic goes down the middle with a forehand. Backhand in the middle from Ruud. Into in goes Cilic. Misses it. Goes into the tram lines. There's a big fist bump from Ruud to say, yes, yes, I've got the break. And yeah, I maybe didn't take my chance in the first set, but I've taken it now. I'm in front here. And he is in front at 2-1 early on in this second set. Can he make it count? Can he consolidate the break? And yeah, this could very much be, very well be even a big five-setter if carries on in this vein, because very, very seesaw, neither player being able to really wrestle momentum for longer than a few games. And that does mean that players will win sets, but it also means that we're probably not going to see, I would imagine, a straight set victory. I think we're going to see 4 or 5 sets. Which way it will go is anybody's guess. Who have you guys been going for in the YouTube chat? Let's see. So, 72% of you have gone for Cilic. All right. Very interesting. A lot of Cilic supporters in the live chat, which is fair. Cilic is, I'd imagine he's got a big, he must have a bigger fan base, right, than Casper Ruud, considering his age. Surely? I don't know. Oh, good serve out wide from Ruud. Then goes into out of the forehand. Cilic goes backhand down the middle. Into in. He's going massive with the forehands here, Cilic. Sorry, Ruud even. Slice from Cilic, very short. Ruud goes, got away with it, Cilic. It was a very short slice. Didn't mean to slice that backhand short. I can tell you that. And then Ruud gets there. Slices the backhand cross court himself. And then Cilic with a very good pass. Just plants the feet. Eases the ball past him down the line. So it is love 15 early on here, straight away. Under pressure. Oi, massive serving from Ruud. Where's that come from? Ace. That's 2 for the match. Almost at level terms with Marin Cilic on 3. Definitely a lot quicker than it looks, that serve. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a big one as well. What's the pace looking like? Okay, fine. So he's hitting big kind of kick or slice serves, but he's hitting his spots. What he's trying to do anyway. Second serve here. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand in the middle. Ruud goes into on the forehand. Forehand to forehand. Forehand from Ruud goes wide. Wild. That was wild from Ruud. 15-30. He's just broken. He cannot afford. He really can't afford to just be haphazard here and get broken back, because he's just managed to get the advantage. Surely he can't throw it away. Surely? You would imagine, right? Here you go, 15-30. Second serve into the backhand of Cilic. Backhand to backhand now. Into out goes Croatia, and then into out again from Ruud. When you go backhand cross. Backhand on the line from Ruud. Forehand from Ruud down the middle. Comes forward, Cilic goes into out. Backhand on the line from Ruud, then slices defensively. What a drop shot. I don't know if he meant it, but if he did, it's an incredible drop shot from Casper Ruud. Great defensive work from the Norwegian. Really having to move side to side, stretch, slide, do his best to just stay in the rally. Did extremely well with a backing up the line, got him back to neutral. Then Cilic went huge with a forehand cross. And Ruud said, okay, enough's enough. Let's go drop shot and see what comes out. And it was a good one, a very good one from Ruud. Here we go, 30-all. Second serve, though, again, for Cilic to have a look at. Massive opportunity here for him. Second serve into the body. Backhand into out. Forehand on the line. Oh, it's gone long, 30-40. Good serve out wide, steps in, goes into one of the forehand. It's absolutely massive from Casper Ruud. He saves the break point. We're at juice. Oh, Ruud with a beautiful little dink, have to say. Oh, good serve out wide. Backhand cross. Backhand to backhand exchange here. Oh. Oh. Ruud does hold. It's a massive hold as well. Save the break point. 3-1 consolidates the break of his own. So he is 3-1 up here, very much on the front foot. Cilic, though, still very live. Of course, a set up, so he does look very hungry to get that break back, but you have to hold serve here. It's 4-1 up on a double break, and you feel like the second set will be Ruud's. Here we go. 1-3, Ruud saying it's out, right? I can't see the mark. Is it in? Is it out? So it's in. Ruud's like, okay, fine. So 15 love, ace to start off from Cilic. Big boy ace out wide as well from the juice side. Big serve wide to the backhand. Cilic goes into out. Short slice from Ruud. Down the line. Goes cross court with the forehand. Beautiful forehand. It's 30 love. Doing really well to step up and punish anything short from Casper Ruud. You have to say, very good coming forward. Cilic defensively, it's a different story. And he gets pushed back, Cilic, but when he's able to come forward, he does have success. Great serve. Massive serve down the tee. Wow. Ace number 5 for the Croatian. Ace number 2 in this game. Zerafine says Norwegian Rafa fan here. So much wanting a Rafa Casper final. Wow. Could get it. Could get it. Casper just needs to do the job in this set and level it up, and then you just never know. From 2 sets to love down, it's going to be a difficult proposition, but if you can take this set, you never know. Oh, double fault from Cilic. Very interesting. It is 15-40. Cilic with his second double fault of the day so far. Two game points, goes down the tee. Short return, surely puts it away. Oh my, what a miss. How has he missed that? It's a very short return from Ruud. Sits up beautifully. I mean, I'm putting that away. I'm telling you now, I'm putting that away. I'm a club player. Not particularly like good either, but yeah, definitely putting that away. Trust me. 40-30, burnt 1 game point. Well, he's burnt 2 actually. The double fault and that missed forehand. He's going to get taken to juice. So let first serve is a big, big serve. It would have been an ace if not for the call. I'll be thinking, damn, net cord killed me. Serving at 64% first serves, which is very good for him. Doesn't make this first of those second serve. Now, I said he's been a bit susceptible to double faults at times. And he has hit a couple, 2 in this match so far. Goes into the backhand. Backhand cross from Ruud. Oh, then tries to go into the forehand. And after being 40 love up, Marin Cilic is now at juice. Of course, he's already a break down the second set. So this is a chance, a big chance for Casper Ruud, because he breaks here. He'd go 4-1 up and surf a 5-1. And the set surely would be dead and buried. So massive opportunity for Ruud if he's able to capitalize. See how he returns. Picks it out wide into the forehand. Forehand cross. Cilic goes down the line with the forehand. Smash opportunity. Doesn't put it away. It's a backhand from Ruud, but it's not good enough. And the second volley from Cilic is put away with ease. Advantage Marin Cilic. Advantage Cilic. Well, they're birds on the court. I can hear them. Weird. Anyway, advantage to the Croatian. Cilic, forehand short. Ruud goes to lob Cilic after the net cord. Surely easy. Oh, what a miss. How has he missed this? Oh, he's his own worst enemy. Marin Cilic. What was he doing? Casper Ruud doing really well just to make him play the extra shot. And this is a bad, bad, bad miss from Cilic. So overhead, lets it bounce. Clearly not comfortable hitting the overhead because he predominantly always lets it bounce. And the problem with letting it bounce is he's got a lot of time. And you're really just relying on how it bounces. Good set on the tee though from Cilic. And it is advantage again, an ace to the Croatian after some very, very weird errors. And this game probably should have been over about 2 minutes ago, but it's nearly 6 minutes already for this 5th game of this second set. First set down the tee, forehand down the middle, then goes forehand cross Ruud, forehand to forehand exchange. Cilic goes down the line. What a forehand. That's more than Cilic we saw in the first set. Beautiful forehand. He does hold in the end. And didn't have to save any break points, though, to be fair. It was a very, very awkward one. And in the end, it is... Here's Marin Cilic, but he's still a breakdown. Try and peel this orange. I'm going to commentating, but it's so hard. The mic here, cover my face. No one wants to see my ugly mug, do they? 3-2. And a set up. Although Cilic is a set up. Casper 3-2, of course, looking to go 4-2 up. Consolidate that little break that he has. That was a chance to open up another one. That would have been, you'd imagine, the set dead and buried. That's a very important hold for Cilic to keep himself alive in this second set as we approach the business end of it. You'll see the roof is off. Someone was asking me earlier in the Nadal Zverev match, why is the roof still on? I said, well, because it's been raining, that's why, and I don't want to open it. And the roof is now open, for everyone wondering. Or if anyone is wondering anyway. Mostly because they're going Ruud very loudly in the crowd. I have to say, it's a bit unfair that the crowd is like half filled. Quite poor. Anyway, into out goes Ruud. Oh, it's a drop shot. Goes into the net though, Norwegian. Oh, I've opened my orange. Exciting. Zerafine says, how do you think either of these guys will do against Rafa in the final? Casper is good, but Marin has got the experience. I have to be honest with you, even though I know you want Casper to go through, I think Cilic would give him the harder match, and I'll explain to you why in a second. Good surge on the tee from Ruud. Is it just missed his spot? Second serve into the backhand. Backhand cross from Cilic. Backhand to backhand exchange. Then goes backhand up the line. Oh, wild from Cilic into the tram lines. So, one is going to be Casper Ruud's first final, right? Most people are very, very nervous on their first Grand Slam final. They don't play particularly well. That's one factor. Obviously, Cilic has already won a Grand Slam, so he doesn't really have that issue. He'll go into it with zero expectations as well because he's a massive underdog. Big third on the tee from Ruud. Second of all, I think style-wise, so Ruud doesn't hit a lot of winners and he doesn't have a big game. He's probably a better all-round player than Cilic, but in terms of style, I think Cilic has got a harder style for Nadal. Bigger serve, big into-out forehand, big forehand on the line. Goes for his shots, and I don't think you're going to win playing the style of Ruud against Nadal at the moment. Oh, as Cilic makes the mistake, though, goes forehand into the tram lines. So it is 30-15. So I think Cilic has the potential to give Nadal more problems. It doesn't mean he will, but I think potential-wise, in terms of styles, he would give more trouble to Rafa if I was to guess. Casper, I think, maybe doesn't quite have the firepower to trouble Nadal, but you never know. You never know. So out wide from Ruud, massive serve, 40-15. Although I say about massive serve, he served 3 aces so far, Casper Ruud. 4, actually. And 6 for Marin. He's not too far behind. Oh, number 5. And he holds. And it is 4-2. Great hold. Clutch serving. That's what I like. Beautiful stuff from Casper Ruud. Really impressive. Right, Cilic serving here at 2-4 down. Looking to keep it to just a singular break. Just a single break. It's a singular break. And into in for backhand return from Ruud. Whips the forehand to try and pass it. Just missed it. Oh. Agonizingly close, I'll tell you that. Agonizingly close. $15 love, Marin Cilic. Good set on the tee, though, from the Croatian. Massive serve. Ace number 7. 30 love. He's doing his job anyway. He just needs to hold serve and then see if he gets any opportunities on the Ruud serve to break back. But Ruud kind of plays and serves as he has been doing this set even. It's going to be really hard. Good serve into the backhand in the middle from Ruud. On the stretch, slices down the middle. Then goes, oh, what's a missed forehand from Cilic? It looked very, very close. Yeah, tries to go across court with a forehand. Just goes wide. So 30-15 here. Cilic with his kind of icily looking shirt on, doesn't he? Big serve out wide. Comes to the net. Doesn't need to. The serve is good enough. As Ruud goes into the net with a backhand cross return. Cilic just able to get a lot of unreturnable serves, isn't he? Really is. Which is good. Very good. Impressive. 40-15. So out wide. Forehand, cross court, massive forehand from Cilic down the line. Comes forward, short ball to put away. He does. Back out of the line, he does hold. It's 4-3 though to Casper Ruud. He's still a break up. He'll look to consolidate the break again and go 5-3 up in this second set and edge ever closer to taking this second set. Zerafine says, I'd agree that Cilic would give Rafa more of a challenge as far as anyone really could. Challenge Rafa in Roland Garros. Seeing a Norwegian in any kind of tennis final would be such a treat, though. Yeah, true. Although he has already won quite a few ATP events, though, to be fair, Casper Ruud. He's in the Miami final as well, obviously against Alcaraz. Didn't win that one, but he's won quite a few. Hasn't been in a Grand Slam final, of course. If you mean Grand Slam final, then yeah, that's a real treat, I guess. That's kind of like the real deal, the pinnacle, right? I guess seeing him in like an Olympic final would be amazing as well, right? That would be very kind of big for Norway, I'd imagine, from a tennis standpoint. Right, second serve here. Second serve into the body of Cilic. Backhand cross from Ruud. Backhand to backhand. Into in goes the forehand of Ruud. Then goes cross court. Backhand in the middle. Forehand up the middle. Into out goes Cilic. Backhand from Ruud down the middle. Forehand cross from Ruud. And the forehand from Cilic cross court. The court is out. Very acute angle. And have a look at the mark. Yeah, the call is out. Look very close. I think Cilic will have a good opportunity though at the Olympics, because I think the next Olympics are at Paris, right? So I'm pretty sure that will it be the indoor tournament. Would it be? Do you think it'll be indoors? It must be at Roland Garros, right? They'll have it at Roland Garros. So he's got a good chance there, I'd imagine. I don't think we're going to see Rafa and Novak playing in it. Maybe Novak. But Rafa won't. Rafa won't play it. Good serve on the tee. Massive from Ruud. Wow. Probably the best I've ever seen him serve. Has he been serving like this all tournament? I've watched a few of his matches, but not many of them. Seems like much improved anyway. Much improved. So 2024 is the Olympics. Yeah, in Paris. So that is in 2 years' time. Rafa's probably going to be retired by then. Novak probably won't be, and he'll probably play the Paris one as his last chance to try and win Olympic gold, because that's kind of one thing that's kind of escaped his grasp. But, well, he won't be at the peak of his powers, of course. Ruud will have a very good shot in 2 years' time, stays fit. Very good clay quarter. Forehand here. Good forehand, though, from Cilic up the line. Beautiful. 30-15. Of course, who would be the... So you'd have Ruud, you'd have Alcaraz. Cilic probably won't be playing then. You'd probably have, Zverev. You'd have Tsitsipas. Medvedev won't be one of the favourites. I'm on the clay. Well, he could have improved a lot on the clay by that point, to be fair. Good set on the tee from Ruud. He does hold. It's a beautiful hold. Ace down the tee from the ad side. Inch perfect from Ruud. 6 aces. 40-15. And this is really, really good. Massive serve out wide from Ruud. Absolutely huge serving. Wow. It's not an ace, but it's unreturnable. He does hold his 5-3 up in the second set. And it looks like no one's going to win this in straight sets anyway. It's very much looking like we're going to have 4 or 5 sets here now. As he's 1 game away from this second set, Casper Ruud. Massive serve out wide from Cilic. Forehand down the middle from Ruud goes long by quite a bit as well. Sorry, I'm muting myself. I was just saying that, I do think that's the case because, Novak has kept himself very slender and he's been relatively injury-free. And he's not got much wear and tear compared to Rafa. Forehand to forehand. Clips the baseline when the forehand comes forward. Oh my God, that's a crazy attempt to take on the forehand drive volley. That's so good. And Ruud goes wide. So 30 love, or 40 love, sorry, even. Cilic doing really well here to just put pressure on Ruud, force him to serve for the set. But yeah, so I think definitely, I think physically wise, he'll be fine. It's just a question of mentally, and also age is still a factor in the sense that he won't be moving as well as he did before, even though he'll still be elastic, he'll still be really good, but he won't be in the peak of his powers, of course. So yeah, I think someone like a Ruud or Alcaraz or Tsitsipas is very right. Those guys will be the favourites. I think Djokovic will probably still be around, but he might even be in the top 10 still. But we'll see. Right? I just think he's got a chance. I'm not saying he's a favourite. Oh, second serve. Ruud goes to absolutely cream that forehand return. Goes along with it though. So 5-4. A very kind of muted fist bump from Cilic to say, okay, good. I've served to stay in the set. I did my job. Right, let's try and break Ruud now. Ruud has a chance to serve out the set here at 5-4. And you can see Alexander Zverev with a moon boot on. And he's on crutches. And I had a very similar injury. I don't know if it's exactly the same as Zverev's injury. But if it is, then it's a bad one. So I ruptured the ligaments in my ankle playing football, and I had a very similar thing. I was on a moon boot and crutches, and I also struggled to get, I couldn't put any weight on it. It felt like my foot was hanging from my leg. That makes sense. On a thread. And so I had to get basically two people where kind of I was leaning on both of them, but I couldn't put any weight on my foot. So I was literally hopping and hopped inside, but I got taken in an ambulance to the hospital, and yeah, just completely several ligaments just ruptured, and I was on crutches for about 3 months actually. Yeah, I'd imagine we're not going to see Zverev at Wimbledon, and what's September? What are we in now? June, July, August. He might make the US Open, I'd imagine, but I'd be very surprised to see him at Wimbledon. Very, very surprised. Second serve here for Cilic to have a look at. Ruud 5-4 serving for the set. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand into out from Cilic. Then goes backhand cross. Ruud goes into out. Backhand cross again from Cilic. Into out again from Ruud. And the into out forehand from Ruud goes wide. Then it sorts his feet out quick enough there, the Norwegian. And he does jump up and down a little bit. Does Casper Ruud say, come on, let's get the energy up. One last push in the set, right? Because wins this game, he wins the set, then he can have a kind of minute break in between sets, have a sit down, and then he can reset. Good backhand cross, though, from Cilic. Goes into out. Ruud slices down the line. Cilic goes cross court with the forehand. Massive. Love 30. And Cilic with a fist bump to his box. And some inspired tennis from the Croatian. Oh, dear. Yeah, Zverev saying that was so sad to see Zverev in pain. As much as I wanted Rafa to win that match, that was not the way I wanted it to happen. Exactly, yeah, very, very sad. And obviously wishing him a speedy recovery. Hopefully, fingers crossed. He is fit. And it's not as bad as I'm thinking, and he is fit for Wimbledon, but very surprised. But yeah, and you don't want to win like that, do you? Good forehand on the line from Ruud. And the backhand of the line misses. So it's love 40. And he's saying to his box something in Norwegian. He's not happy. Maybe Zverev can tell me what he's saying. But yeah, very, very disappointing, of course. A close match as well, of course. Nadal to the first set. Second set was a tiebreaker. Both tiebreakers took the first set tiebreaker. He was 6-2 down in that. Second set went to a tiebreaker again. Into out. Both players not playing particularly well, but it was even. Stevens. Massive from Ruud. Into out. You can see the ball swerving. Second forehand on the line, and it's just like huge. Absolutely massive. He's a good 2 meters behind the baseline. He whips the forehand. Nadal-esque, really. That's just so good. 15-40. He saved one break point. Can he save two more? Of course, he is actually serving for the set. Yeah, big serve down the tee. And the backhand from Cilic goes into the net. A big, big roar. Almost feel like the crowd. There's a lot of Norwegians in the crowd. Or Cilic supporters, anyway. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's what I'm kind of reading as I'm listening and watching. I think it's a 2 break points saved. Can he save yet another? Of course. He will take so out wide. Backhand return goes Ruud, massive forehand, comes forward, short ball to put away. He does. He goes down the line. That is absolutely clutch from Casper Ruud. Really, really impressive. We are at juice. That's so good. The mental fortitude showed by Casper Ruud there is really impressive. That's the kind of play he need, the kind of mental fortitude he needed. He was to play someone like Rafa in the final. There finds this. Sorry, can't make out what he's saying. No problem. Massive serve out wide ace. The crowd. I tell you what, the crowd's behind Casper Ruud here. Big serve out wide ace. Advantage to the Norwegian, and you can see the stadium starting to fill up more. It's actually very disheartening as a fan just to see how empty the stadium is. It's still relatively empty, but now, But now it's starting to fill up anyway. Maybe because it's coming to the eve, people coming off work. Good serve out wide, then goes into out. Backhand to backhand is, of course, a set point after being 40 love down in this game. Goes down the line. What a backhand. That is incredible play from Casper Ruud. I have to say, that is so good. At love 40, He's managed to come back, save the set point, save the break points, and then take the first set point at the first time of asking. You couldn't ask for any more. And really impressively takes the second set 6-4 here. And we're definitely going to have at least a 4-setter on our hands. He's definitely starting to kind of, I'd say he definitely has, in terms of the momentum swing, the more momentum out of the two now. Jason said, I would have thought there'll be more crowd members cheering Cilic since he's played there in the past. Zerafine says, yeah, I agree with Jason. Cilic should have more supporters. Yeah, but I think it's to do with the affinity to a player as well. So Cilic hasn't gone deep that many times at Roland Garros. And the Philippe Chatrier crowd probably wouldn't have seen him that many times. If that makes sense. So Casper Ruud is a very good clay court player, and he's very humble and very nice and very amicable and good looking guy. I think there seem to be a lot of Norwegians in the crowd, from what I can make out, but I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading it, but it just seems that's the case. I mean, neither player's won a Roland Garros title, so it's really just kind of who's in the crowd, to be fair, and who's their favorite player, because the crowd won't be cheering on who's played there the most. A lot of people that go to watch, they go and then they kind of just have a look and say, oh, Haldor, Ruud's one of my favorites. Let's cheer on Ruud. I prefer Ruud to win. Mo says, wow, that was a super clutch hold by Ruud. Can't get more impressive than that from Love 40. Yeah, it was incredible, wasn't it? And what clutch play. Set number 2, by the way. What is on for Sarah's quickly? 17-14 for Cilic, 16-7 for Ruud. So twice the amount of winners to unforced errors. Incredible from Casper Ruud. A really good set of tennis from him. And yeah, it was super clutch. It really was. Saved 3 break points and then took the first set at the first time of asking. Some massive serving as well. 7 aces apiece now. He's serving as big as Cilic. And I'm now kind of starting to rethink more and more myself, saying that Cilic might give Nadal more of a game, because if he serves like this, Ruud, he'll be in a pretty decent shape himself to play against Nadal. I think the only thing would be, does he get overawed by the occasion a little bit? Not just playing a final, a Grand Slam final, but then playing against one of the best of all time on probably, in probably the hardest scenario ever, which is in tennis, a lot of people say, which is Nadal in the final of Roland Garros. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'd relish the opportunity and he'd step up and we'd see his best tennis. You just never know. Second serve from Cilic into the backhand. Backhand cross from Ruud. Then goes backhand again. What a backhand from Cilic. I thought it was, but the call's out. Oh. As it flew off the racket, I was like, that's going to be such a good backhand up the line. But it's just flown long. So 15-all. And Cilic with a little inroad here. Can he make it a more gaping hole in his favour? Big serve out wide. Oh. Jason says, you said the stadium was empty. I looked up ticket cost for a single day stadium costs $850 a person. Wow. Yeah, it has clipped the line. I can see it on the TV. Ruud saying it's that, but it's clipped. You can see the line's part of it. Why do players say this? Do players not understand that? It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, ace 30-15. As someone who plays on clay, like, you can tell if it's clipped the line or not. I don't know why there's always such a massive debate over it. I understand people saying they should get Hawkeye, but if they need it, great. Like, use it if you've got the money, I guess. But I think we can easily tell if it's clipped the line or not, to be fair. Serve from Cilic out wide. Backhand down the middle from Ruud. Oh, Cilic tries to go behind Ruud. It's the right play, but goes long and misses it. Wow. Yeah, it's very expensive, isn't it? It's a semi-finals, although it's funny, right? Because I went to Wimbledon. I guess I don't know if it's the same for Roland Garros, but basically you can enter a ballot. And if you enter the ballot, you can get much cheaper tickets. And it's random, right? It's like a public ballot. I didn't do a public ballot this year, though, for Wimbledon. They're just really expensive, so I'm not going. Good serve out wide. And forehand cross clips off the net cord. It's a lob from Ruud. Oh, it's a miss from Cilic. Errors and errors from Cilic. The backhand of the line he missed. Then he missed the forehand down the line. Now he's just missed an overhead. That's 3 errors. And that's 3 gifted points to Ruud. And that's why he's 30-40 down. And it's an early breakpoint opportunity here in this third set. Massive opportunity for Ruud. Big serve on the tee. Forehand in the middle. Cilic goes into out. Oh, it's a block kind of backhand from Ruud. Easy put away from Cilic. He saves the break point. Going forehand behind Cilic. Sorry, behind Ruud even, sorry. 05 says Cilic has been around since the age of Adam. Casper has not. I don't know. Marin is a sweetheart. I think he'd got supporters that maybe just now are aware of Casper. Maybe. I look up available seats at Wimbledon a few years ago just for fun. It cost more than I earn in a month. Yeah, so you have to go. So the good thing about Wimbledon is that they have the public ballot. So I would never get tickets online because they're just too expensive. I can't afford them like you guys. But although if you do want me to do this full time and afford them, then support the channel by hitting the like button, subscribe, and hit the join button to become a member to exclusive content. Obviously, all the content I do now is still for everyone and it's just for subscribers as well. But I'm just going to start doing some extra content as well for members at their request as well. All good slice from Ruud. Good defensive slices here. Sticking the rally. If he wins this point, he might win it because it's an overhead for Cilic. He does make it. It's good for Ruud. Oh, really good from Ruud. How has he seen this rally? He's been on the back foot throughout. What a backhand from Ruud. Oh, unbelievable from the Norwegian. That is ridiculous play. I have to say, that is great counter-punch play. I mean, it's very similar almost to like Murray. Cilic shouting to his box. He's not happy. He's not happy. It's advantage to Ruud. Another breakpoint opportunity. Yeah, so Wimbledon, I didn't even bother. So what I did though is I went into the public ballot and I got in. I was like, great. And the tickets are a lot cheaper. Like they're about 5-6 times cheaper. And I was like, yep. So I went to see the quarterfinals of Wimbledon last year on court 1. So I saw Shapovalov versus Khachanov, and I saw Felix Auger-Aliassime against Matteo Berrettini, who of course made the final. And then I saw day 2. So I saw Medvedev, I saw Zverev, I saw Kerber, and I also saw Kyrgios versus Amber, which is an unbelievable match. And Kyrgios is so good. So yeah, it was incredible. I was very lucky to see it. Oh, the backhand cross from Ruud goes long. He can't believe it. He looks to his box and say, how have I missed that? Oh dear. Jason says that's nuts. No other sport costs anywhere near that. It's true. True, to be fair. I looked up available seats in the beginning of June for the final. Not many seats left, but they did cost. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I looked this year. So this year, Wimbledon didn't do the public ballot. So I didn't enter. And so I had a quick look to see, how much are the tickets? Like every single day is like over £1,000. I was like, what the hell? Like ridiculous. So I paid like 5-6 times less than that last year for the public ballot ones. But they didn't do it this year. I was like, you guys are cheaping out. Here you go, second serve. Backhand in the middle from Ruud. And the backhand from Cilic goes into the net. Advantage again to Casper Ruud. Massive, massive opportunity for the Norwegian again. He's got a third breakpoint opportunity early in this third set. At 1-1, the momentum is with him. Can he continue to roll with it? Potentially steamroll the big Croatian here. Big serve out wide. Backhand. Is it a lob? Oh, it's a bad miss. Oh, it's a terrible miss. It is a lob from Ruud, and it's an overhead for Cilic to hit. He does say, okay, I'm going to take it on the full, but he's going backwards, and he misses it by an absolute mile. Oh, dear. One love, Casper Ruud. He does break early on in this third set, and if Cilic doesn't manage to find some of that form that he had in the first set, this could be over pretty quickly for him. Needs to start cutting out those errors. It's been a very, very error-strewn couple of games for the Croatian. I mean, the reason why he was 40-30 down in the first place is because of 3 really horrific errors. We'll see how he does now for the rest of this set. Massive serve. Massive serve. 15 love. Ruud is serving as big, if not bigger, than Cilic in terms of kind of accuracy. 9 aces to 8. What? Massive serve from Ruud again. Oh, mate. This is ridiculous. Back-to-back aces. Ace number 10 for Casper Ruud. He's having a ridiculous serving day. Cilic has only served 8 aces. Ruud 10. What? So good. So good. Serve down the tee, just misses it. So second serve here. But those 3 points he's getting behind the serve, absolute gold dust. Zero Fine says Kyrgios is such a good player. If he could get his bits together, he'd be so good, mate. Yeah, forehand to forehand. What a forehand from Ruud. One angle foul, 40 love. He's turning it on here, the Norwegian. He can potentially hold to love here, consolidate the break early on straight away. He's really playing some good tennis. He's pushing Cilic back, and Cilic getting pushed back is not the best defensively. He's not the best player. He wants to come forward. He's good aggressively. But Ruud is able to push him back and make him feel very uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, seeing Kyrgios live, I'm not joking. I saw all those players I mentioned. For me, Kyrgios, the best. I'm not joking. Like, I watched him live and I was like, this guy is unbelievable. Like, the serve, effortless. What a serve from Ruud down the tee. Mate, what is going on? 3 aces in the game. So good to see Casper Ruud serving like this. I mean, it's just such a big thing that's been missing from his game. Something to improve on. And he's definitely been working on it clearly because it's paying dividends, that work. Serving great and on the slow clay as well. 2 love up here. Cilic has it all to do in this set anyway. Yeah, I mean, Kyrgios for me is just, look, I mean, a phenomenon, really. If he was just able to, if he was able to have a couple of full seasons with a coach that he actually trusted and would listen to, I think he would, top 10, easy. Forehand to forehand here. Ruud goes down the middle, backhand cross from Cilic. Then a lob from Ruud just wide. It is 15 love to Cilic. I think genuinely, like, if someone like a Cilic could win a Grand Slam, and no offense to Cilic, I think Cilic is a really good player, but if Cilic could win a Grand Slam, Kyrgios could win a Grand Slam. Like, genuinely, like, that's the type of talent he has, no doubt. I think he could win one. Definitely. Maybe Wimbledon or Australia, the quicker courts. Don't see why not. Absolutely don't see why not. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be playing for that much longer. Maybe maybe 2-3 more years. Doesn't sound like he's that interested. Backhand down the line from Ruud. Forehand down the middle from Cilic. Massive forehand from Ruud. Whips it cross court. It's almost like the righty version of Nadal there. And Cilic goes into the net, 15-all. The difference as well is that Ruud is just hitting with a lot of depth. And it's really hurting Cilic. 15-all. Jason says, just to play tennis is super expensive through membership and whatnot. Yeah. It's I mean, that's why a lot of the top players, so 2 out of the big 3 came from wealthy backgrounds, right? Nadal and Federer. Djokovic is the only one that didn't, and he had to work really hard for it. Really good defensive work from Ruud. But in the end, an easy smash for Cilic, 30-15. Jason says, when he played Rooney, had 13 aces versus Rune's 1 ace. Yeah, so it's clearly something he's worked on in the off-season, or maybe between Australia now because I don't remember it being this potent. It's impressive. It really is. I'm actually happy for him because it was definitely one thing last year that I thought was a big thing component missing. So out wide from Cilic and goes into the net with the forehand. He's not making it easy for himself. Just really leaking errors left, right, and centre here. Marin Cilic. Zerafine says, I like Ruud. 2 a day. Instead of teen, I'll follow him for sure. Yeah. No, he's a good player, man. I mean, really good. And I was hoping to get an interview with him. I was actually in contact with I think it was his mum or his father, but before the French Open, but I just managed to get him on. Into out, they were like, send us links, and because I've had a tennis player on before, Jamie Loeb, WTA player, and I said, yeah, look, it'd be great to have him on, of course, and this was before he won his title, but he was doing some bits, and I was like, come on, and then but he just plays every single tournament under the sun, so it's so tough to pin him down. They're like, yeah, well, we haven't been able to have a look yet. But yeah, it should be okay. And then just, it's kind of petered out. Never heard back in the end. Matthew says, are Cilic's hours on court coming to the fore? Maybe, yeah. Obviously, I think he's had, 2 more hours on court, 3 more hours on court than Ruud. Obviously, he's a bit older as well, 33 years of age, wear and tear. Ruud is young, fresh. We'll see. Big into-out forehand from Ruud. Slice from the Norwegian. Into-out forehand from Cilic goes wide. It is juice. A big opportunity now because Ruud, if he breaks here, this set, could be almost in the bag for him. Then Cilic will really start to feel it, especially if Ruud was to hold and go 4-love up. It'd be very, very tough then for Cilic. Here we go. Here you go. Love 2 juice. Good serve out wide, is it? No, just missed it. Second serve here for Ruud. And Matthew says Rublev match playing its part. Yeah, that's true. But you almost kind of think it might have been better if Cilic was to lose this for Rublev to go through because Rublev probably has better fitness overall than Cilic. Because second serve from Cilic, then goes backhand cross. Very good though from the Croatian. And Ruud can only slice into the net. He's not out of it yet. Advantage Cilic. And he's not looking to go away anytime soon. Of course, it's still a best of 5. He will fight till the end, Cilic. He really will. Zerafine says, don't count Casper's abilities out. Maybe just Casper being better at the moment. Well, that's true. He's been pretty good, I have to say. Really good serve. And then, I tell you what. The return, though, from Ruud. Pinpoint into the corner. Cilic tries to run around it and go into out. It's not the right play. Goes into the net. We're back at juice. And you feel like this is a very important game for Cilic to hold. He doesn't hold. The set may as well be done dusted. Juice here. Good serve on the tee. I was about to say good serve on the tee. Sometimes I'm almost talking as I can see the arc of the serve because it looks like it's going to be a fantastic serve. The second serve into the backhand down the tee. Backhand into out. Then goes forehand cross. Cilic goes forehand cross as well. But then, what a miss. Ruud goes cross court. And I tell you what, it's not a very good. I tell you what, it's not a good forehand from Cilic. Goes long. Mo says for Zan credit for trying to get players on, but is it realistic that a top 50 player will come on a small YouTube channel? Yeah. They responded and talked to me, and they looked at my channel. So yeah, I think he would have come on if he wasn't playing tournaments. I think now he's too big time. Like he's done stuff for Tennis TV. At the time, he wasn't top 50. He was probably top 100, top 150, because he hadn't won any tournaments at that point. Before he'd won, what was it? Esther, I think it was. So yeah, it was a couple of months ago, in between Australia, just after Australia, I think. And yeah, like they were interested. He was like interested, but then he just ended up playing so many tournaments. It's impossible to like pin him down. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Why not? At the end of the day, like, you know, it's up to them, right? Well, maybe they want to. At the end, like for tennis players, they don't get any more money really apart from maybe endorsements for exposure. They're not boxers, so it's really if they're kind enough to do it. Backhand cross from Ruud into out goes Cilic with a massive forehand, and it's a break point saved. Ruud looking and talking to his box, saying, "What am I doing? Return too short." Yeah, and also to be fair, Matthew, if you don't try, you don't get. That's the thing. You don't try, you don't get. At the end of the day, if someone says no, I'll just say no, right? It's no biggie. Good serve out wide, and the forehand cross from Ruud goes to the feet of Cilic. He goes long with the forehand. It is advantage to Cilic after serve. Sorry, advantage Ruud even. God, what am I talking about? Another breakpoint opportunity for the Norwegian to go double break up. There's a good point. They can only say no. Exactly, yeah, they can. Well, into in goes Cilic. Huge forehand. Oh, cross-court forehand from Ruud. And then the forehand from Cilic down the line is just too big. Really good from Cilic. Better from him. It's more controlled there. And his ground strokes. Controlled aggression, as I like to call it. Right, Juice. Oh, tries to go down the tee, does Cilic. And doesn't make it. So second serve here now. For Ruud to have a look at. He's been knocking on the door. Hasn't quite been able to blast it open yet. It is ajar after that one break. Forehand to forehand. What a winner from Casper Ruud. The forehand cross is firing. Oh, it's really firing. Beautiful forehand. I mean, huge topspin on it. And because he puts such big topspin on it, he's able to find these great angles cross court. It's a really good angle found. Clean winner. Cilic doesn't even move. Advantage. Zerafine says that I smell a Rafa Casper final. I can feel it. I mean, if Ruud keeps on playing like this, it's very hard to see Cilic winning. Backhand cross from Ruud. Backhand down the line from Cilic. Oh, here we go. No. Oh my God. What a point. It's a volley from Cilic, and what a pass from Casper Ruud. He just kind of like slices the backhand cross court past Cilic, finds a ridiculous angle. That's so good from Casper Ruud. He gets a double break. He's 3-love up here. He'll serve to go 4-love up and consolidate the double break. So good. Matthew says, with no Rafa's very many at Wimbledon, I think Felix is second favourite behind Novak, Alcaraz third, and Berrettini fourth. Rafa's not confirmed yet, though, right? I think Rafa is... there's reports that he's not going to play, but no one's confirmed it yet in terms of like from his team, if I'm not mistaken. Which, yeah, so we'll see. But if he doesn't play, then yeah, 100% agree. Wait, do I agree? No, he's a bit, well, he made the quarters last year. I watched him. He lost to Berrettini. He's a second favourite, really, Matthew? Not sure. Thing is, Tsitsipas should have a good game on grass. He should. The issue about Tsitsipas is his ball toss. It's not in front of him, so he finds it hard to serve volley effectively on a very, very fast surface like grass. But his all-round game should be transferable. Like he likes to come on volley a lot. It's good forehand. The only issue is his backhand slice, I guess. But yeah, an interesting one. I mean, is it Felix? I don't know. Maybe. Backhand from Cilic, forehand on the line. Backhand cross from Ruud. Backhand to backhand. And Cilic goes long with the backhand. So it is 15 love Ruud. I'm actually going to Queen's Club on the Saturday. So I'm going to the semi-finals. And Alcaraz is playing at Queen's Club, if I'm not mistaken, and Berrettini. So hopefully I'll see Alcaraz play on grass, and then I can give you guys a better indication of how good he looks, I guess. Oh, good serve out wide from Ruud. Backhand cross from Cilic goes wide. 30 love. I feel like there's a lot of, and there should be a lot of emphasis on the tournaments before Wimbledon, the grass court tournaments, because there's not many grass court tournaments and there's not many opportunities to actually work on your clay court game. Sorry, on the clay court, on your grass court game. So, big serve out wide again from Ruud. Ace number 11. Beautiful stuff from Casper Ruud. 40 love. He is absolutely rolling through the set. Could he be going to the bakery and getting a breadstick or bagel? It definitely could be the case if he keeps this up, to be fair. Here we go. 3 game points for 4 love. Big serve out wide. His backhand cross into the net. Oh, snatches at that. There was no need for it. But yeah, because the grass court season is so short, I feel like the tournaments before can be quite crucial to kind of really sharpen your tools, your game, especially because it's such a big contrast coming off the clay and then onto the grass. Like, so different. It really is, right? It's like worlds apart. Big serve from Casper Ruud down the tee. Cilic goes long, 4 love. What a hold. He does consolidate the double break. He's 2 games away from this second set. Sorry, from this third set even. It's 1 set all, of course, but it looks like it's ever approaching a 2-set-to-1 lead for Casper Ruud. Zerafine says, as much as people have been talking about asterisk slams, Wimbledon seems to be the actual one. Lol. It won't be an asterisk slam, really. I know it's exhibition, but it'll still count in the Grand Slam, in the GOAT race, and the Grand Slam race. If Djokovic wins it or Nadal wins it, of course it will count. Drop shot from Cilic on the 1+ shot. Beautiful. Really good from the Croatian. Great touch and feel, I have to say. $15 love. Very good. Guys, as well, thanks very much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Remember to join us as well tomorrow for Iga Swiatek versus Coco Gauff, the women's final. And then, of course, the men's final on Sunday, which will be Rafael Nadal versus one of these 2 amigos, Ruud and Cilic. Backhand to backhand exchange. Ruud does really well. And Cilic makes the mistake on the backhand. Goes into the net. And that's a bad, bad mistake. Very bad mistake from Marin Cilic. But yeah, guys, please do like the video if you haven't done so already. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Do subscribe if you're new as well. 15-0. Cilic goes into the body of Ruud. Into on the backhand. Massive backhand from Cilic. Takes it early on the half volley. And goes down the line with it. Very impressive. 30-15. The issue with his game on clay, Cilic, is that he's trying to hit flat, and really it's not the surface to do that. But what it means as well is that he's just going to make more mistakes, but he'll also hit more winners. So when he's hot, he's very hot. And when he's cold, he can be very cold, which is why he's made a lot of mistakes at times as well. Massive backhand again down the line. 40-15. And he's trying to avoid getting bageled here, that's for sure. He's also finding a little bit of form, which could prove vital come the 4th set. I'm already thinking about the 4th set. I can't see this 3rd set being saved, honestly, if I'm being brutally honest. Good serve on the tee. Let first serve. 40-15. There you go. 40-15. Good serve from Cilic down the tee. Backhand up the middle. Into in goes Cilic, then goes cross court with a forehand. Ruud. Massive depth on that as well. Oh, just misses the backhand cross. Did really well on the point, Ruud. But all for nothing as Cilic holds. But he's still a double break. You'll serve for 5-1 here, Ruud. And I feel like it's just inevitable until the third set's over. And then we can really look at the that fourth set. The thing is, right, the asterisk slam. Oh, hold on. Moving on to that unforced error profile for Cilic. 18 forehand errors, 12 backhand errors, 2 double faults, 7 at the net. Wow. 39 in total. Crazy. What I would say is, right, it is silly because like people were saying, let's take an example, right? So some people, I know a couple of people were saying like, oh, the Australian Open 2022 has an asterisk on it because Djokovic wasn't there. What about all of the Grand Slams that Nadal's been injured for? Nadal's literally been injured for so many slams. So then is there an asterisk on Wimbledon last year because Djokovic won it? I mean, Nadal didn't play in that. Is that an asterisk? But like seriously, US Open last year, Medvedev won it. But hold on, Federer and Nadal didn't play that. So is there an asterisk on it? Do you know what I mean? Like it's just silly. You can't put asterisks on it. You either play it or you don't play it. It doesn't matter who's competing. If you win a slam, you win a slam. Doesn't matter what the slam is. Doesn't matter who's competing. If you win it, you win it. It's just simple. The only way I can see it not being is if like all the top 10 players didn't compete, and that's excluding if they were injured, if they just chose not to compete in it. Good set up wide from Casper Ruud. Forehand cross from Cilic and then whip from Casper. What a winner from the Norwegian. Literally stretching, somehow manages to whip it down the line. That is absolutely phenomenal. 15 love. But even then, actually, I don't think it would be. No asterisks. I mean, the 4 slams are the biggest tournaments in the world. And there's a reason why there's a Grand Slam race and not a tournament race between the big 4. Or big 3, sorry, even. Big set out wide from Ruud. Cross-court backhand from the Norwegian goes long. It is 15 all. Yeah, exactly. Is there a fine? So exactly, there are no asterisks. If you win and it counts. 100%, yeah. Right, 15 all. Huh? Oh, there's someone on the court. Weird. Where's she come from? She's tied herself to the net. Hey? How bizarre. What? That's weird. Oh, what? They've panned off it. I want to see what happens. There's some type of symbol or something. She's tied herself to the net somehow. Or put a like necklace around it. Oh, and the camera's gone off it. Come on. They're just showing it from the outside of the stadium. Matthew says, if it's a boycott like Wimbledon 73 or Olympics 1980, then asterisk comes into play. Even then, you still win a gold medal and are in the record books. Yeah, that's a bit different, right? And I get that, but like, there's absolutely been no asterisk since like the tournaments you said. Like none. Like absolutely zero. I want to see what's going on. I'm quite annoyed. I was interested to see like what that woman was doing, but anyway, some type of protesting against something. Oh, why is the delay interrupted because of that? Come on. We've all got lives as well, being interrupted by a silly woman on the court. Who knows? It might be a good cause. She's just doing it at the wrong time. That's not the way to do it, right? Interrupt play. Come on. Buddy. Oh, man. I really want to go to Roland Garros. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Yeah, Queens will be good. I'll see how Alcaraz does. Hopefully he makes the semis because I think I've got tickets for the semis. Oh, Amelie Mauresmo is what are they doing? Are they going to try and remove her or? Matthew's like, what happened? So basically, some woman came onto the court and the camera panned to her, and she basically just like she went basically on her knees and she's sitting upright, and I think she put her necklace in the net or something. I don't know what it is, but she's clearly like protesting something. I don't know what it is though. And they panned off her. The players are trying to keep warm, obviously. What's going on, man? She's having a toilet break. Oh no, they're taking them both off court. Hey, so I have no idea I have absolutely zero idea what the woman's doing. By the way, I don't know if she's I don't know if she's stripped off and to protest or whatever. I have absolutely zero idea. Maybe let me check on Twitter. That might tell me. See anything on Twitter? Oh, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. Anything on this? What the heck? I can't see. Oh, this is so frustrating. What is this woman doing? Matthew says, is it Murray, Alcaraz, Berrettini at Queens? Yeah, I think so. Matthew says, is it a climate change protester like the guy that tied himself to the goalpost? Who tied himself to the goalpost? It could be, yeah, maybe it's that. It could be that. No, climate change is a big thing, and I get that, but there's a way of doing it. There's a way of doing it. They don't even pan on it anyway, so I have no idea what it is. Let's have a look. Come on. Let me go Casper, Ruud, or just Roland Garros or something. Where you go, Ruud, here you go. Training with Cilic, who yours? That's what's going on. One day, Rafa Nadal, no, I want latest. A woman has chained herself to the net during the French Open semi between Cilic and Ruud. Just another day in 2022, nothing to watch here. Protester glued to the net post, be safe. Hey? So no, she's chained herself to the net. That's what she's done. But a woman protester has tied herself to the net and Shadria, Ruud and Cilic escorted off court. I don't think she's glued herself. She chained herself. Alex, where do you hear this stuff? What riots? No, nothing. That hasn't happened. A woman has chained herself to the net. Who said spectator riots? I swear, like there's the stuff just like spirals out of control. No, a woman has chained herself to the net. I can see the picture as well on Twitter. Just one person. I saw her as well, and that's it. But she's been removed, I'm pretty sure. I can't see her anymore. So I don't know where the players. Get them back on court. Yeah, she has locked her hands with a lock into the net. Blah, blah. Yeah, there's a picture here. I mean, well, yeah, something to do with 1028 something ways left. I don't know. Something to do with climate change. I think. And then just sweeping the court where she was. What happened? Alex says, "Oh, my tennis app says it match interrupted spectator rights." No, it's not. It's just one woman. I mean, it's a bit of an exaggeration. She's just she chained herself to the post, and that's it. As one person. A lot of fuss for nothing. Zerafine says Norwegian commentator says it's unclear and an unfortunate situation. Yeah. Oh, a 10-minute break in play. Come on. She's already off the court. Resume. Let's go. This is just silly. We're going to be here forever. Forever young. I want to be forever young. Alex says, has she locked herself with a padlock? She has, but I'm pretty sure she's not there anymore. So she had locked herself with a padlock. They're showing the court again, and she's not on the court. So they must have cut it off or got the key or whatever, and she's no longer there. So she was escorted off like a couple of minutes ago, at least. She wasn't there for long. Hmm, 15-0. Very interesting. Come on. What the flip? Drum Tennis says, hello. Hi, Drum Tennis. How you doing? Guys, remember to hit that like button, please, and subscribe if you're new. Basically, for anyone who's just tuning in or is unsure what's going on, protester chained herself to the net. She's been removed because I can't see her there, and they're panning on the court. When she was initially chained to it, they like showed it, and they're like, "Oh, hold on, we shouldn't be showing this," and panned off it, and then they just showed like a video just showing Philippe Chatrier from the outside. I was like, "Great, I want to see what's going on," and then eventually they showed the court, but they were showing the players getting escorted off. You couldn't see what's going on the court, and then eventually, panned back to the court, and she had been removed, so she's not there on the court anymore. The players are waiting to get back onto the court. Oh, please tell me they're not going to have to warm up again as well. Like, what the heck? I just want to see some tennis. Is it too hard to ask? Alex says, never seen anything like this before. Alex said, now, would this favor Ruud or Cilic? Cilic. He's a double breakdown in the third set, and Ruud was playing really, really well. So it definitely favors Cilic, 100%. But it depends, right? It just depends on whether if Ruud's broken his concentration, then it will suit Cilic. Otherwise, no. Are they going to warm up, or they're just going to start? No, they're just going to start. That's good. Thank God. Are they? Oh no! Come on. What are we warming up for? Forget this. Trump Tennis says should have done it. Third set Rafa match. Protester would have had more views. Unfortunately, he's very injured in two. Yeah, that's true. Oh God, you're quite funny, Trump Tennis. Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, very true. Zero finds it's difficult to say. Yeah. I'd think, Alex, I think is what Zero Fine's saying. Yeah, it's true, though. Trumpton's got a point. Got a very good point. Oh, man. Fast approaching my bedtime, even though it's not even that late. But after doing, even though it was only 2 sets, it was like over 3 hours that match. Heck. At least there'll be a short one tomorrow, even though, even if it goes to obviously 3 sets, women's matches are not normally as long. I'm actually looking forward to doing Coco Golf versus Iga Swiatek. I think it's going to be really exciting as well tomorrow. I'm hoping Coco Golf is competitive and gives her a match and at least pushes her somewhat, but we'll see. She's very, very young, so no idea. Also, check out my preview if you haven't done so already on the channel. That's already been released for Coco Golf versus Iga Swiatek. If you're interested to know my thoughts on it from I think it's Roland Garros perspective so far for each player, and on top of a tactical point of view as well, a matchup, of course. Zero Fine says it happened in the Australian Open final too. Did it? I did that final. Did it happen? And this is Haney versus Kambosos. What happens? Haney wins on points. Yeah. I was going to try and do that as a watch along on our boxing channel. So anyone that doesn't know, we also have a boxing channel called QualityShot Boxing. Check it out. If you go onto our channel page, there's 2 links to other channels. One's a football page, one's a boxing one. There'll be a cricket one too as well soon. So yeah, I was going to do it, but it's so early in the morning, and then I have the women's final. It's just like, it's not doable. He says, I don't think Goff wins, but I did tip her to win a major this year. Yeah, agreed. Right, 4-1. So I've done T from Ruud, then goes into out. Backhand cross from Cilic. Backhand to backhand exchange. Into in goes Ruud, comes forward. Then goes forehand into in. Massive forehand from Casper Ruud. It's 30-15. Oh, sorry, 15. Has he missed it? What? I thought he made it. 15-30. Trumpton says Zverev injury was very similar to Stuttgart 2012 injury of Andrea Petkovic. She missed 4 months. Watched in YouTube earlier. So yeah, so if it was, yeah, which is a similar injury to what I had. So yeah, 3 or 4 months I was out. Well, Zero Fine says jumped on the court during the Australian Open final. Medvedev side of the court. It was taken care of momentarily. I don't even remember. I'd covered the commentary, all of the commentary on this channel as well, so I don't remember. Yeah, 15-40, and there we go. See, the break has helped Cilic. 15-40. He's a double break up here, Cilic, but it's a double break point opportunity for Cilic to gain one of the breaks of serve back. Goes serve out wide. Ruud goes massive with the into-in forehand. It is 1 break point saved. (30-40) or first serve, but it's gone long, so it will be a second serve here now for Cilic to have a look at. And of course, another break point opportunity. Second serve, the forehand goes long from Cilic. That is 2 break point opportunities saved. Good serve. Very good from Ruud. And it is advantage. Massive ace. Get him out of trouble. 12 aces so far. He's outserved the big serving Croatian. 12-8 so far in ace count. Yeah. Oh, goes out wide. Ruud for the serve. Then backhand to backhand. Backhand on the line from Ruud. Beautiful. 5-1. He is up. And very, very good from Casper Ruud. Guys, I need to jump off for a little bit. I'll keep the stream on. I won't be back to hopefully not very long. But yeah, I need to pop off for a second. My little one is need to attend to him. But it looks like Ruud's going to win the set, so I'll be back in a second. Hello, I'm back. Apologies. Yeah, baby Judy calls Papa Lasagna. Exactly. Yeah, he's just in the bath now. So normally bath time is family time. But I thought I'd pop back and obviously I'll take him out when he needs to be taken out. Obviously, he's with his mum. He's not just by himself. He's a little 3-month-old baby. But yeah, 5-2. So for the set here, Casper Ruud. And 15:30 missed return from Cilic. 05 says, Rafa Casper final. I can smell it. I'm smelling it. I'm smelling it too, to be fair. Really am. Serve. Is it down the tee? No. Just goes into the net. Matthew says, I can smell a one-sided beatdown. Such a shame that Stefanos having issues with his game. And the draw was lopsided. Agreed. Second serve into the back and Cilic goes wide. One-sided beatdown, do you think? Maybe. Oh, you mean whoever wins this? Yeah. So it's a missed return, which means a set point for Casper Ruud. Zerafine says, my dad called Tsitsipas Tisseposen, which in Norwegian kind of sounds like Tsitsipas, which is Norwegian and means peeing break, lol. That's so funny. Make of that what you will. What's up, Fazan? This is King of Just. I subscribe. Thanks, King of Just. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already, like Zerafine. And yeah, set point opportunity for Ruud at 5-2. What a drop shot, though, from Marin Cilic. That is absolutely beautiful, I have to say. Well, that does mean we are at juice, which is pretty damn impressive considering Marin Cilic is a breakdown. Is he going to suddenly mount some type of comeback? It would be incredible if he did, but we shall see. King just says, Fazan is the GOAT. Thank you. You're the GOAT. Oh, bad missed return from Cilic. Ruud and set point again for the Norwegian. Huh. There we go. Advantage Ruud. Big serve on the tee. Forehand in the middle. Into wing goes Ruud. Cross court from Cilic. Forehand from Ruud goes into the net. Another set point burn. Oh dear, he's struggling here to close it out. Casper Ruud, he really is. Zerafine says French Open, a tennis tournament in which 127 men compete to see whom will be railroaded by Rafa Nadal in the final. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Good serve down the tee from Ruud. Oh, he's missed it the forehand. He's missed it by a lot as well. So it is advantage Cilic. Chance to get one in the breaks back after saving 2 set points in the return game. Ruud, I think, just tightening up a little bit. Needs to stay nice and firm here and hold firm even. First serve, clip stop of the net cord and balloons long. So second serve here now for Cilic to have a look at. Big opportunity for Cilic. It's the backhand cross. Good return. Good from Ruud, though, on the defensives. Oh, bad miss from Cilic. It was a defensive slice from Ruud cross court. Not super deep, but deep enough to make Cilic hit a pretty ambitious forehand down the line. It goes into the tram lines trying to hit it. So we are back at juice. Big point coming up. I have to say. Oh, big serve on the tee from Ruud. Goes down the middle with a forehand. Massive from Cilic, but he's missed it. Tried to go huge with the forehand cross. I missed it. I missed it by a lot. Really impressive. That was very, very good. I have to say. And Ruud just keeps on banging along. Oh, first serve fault. Second serve here. Surely he takes it. Second serve into the body. That's a very good second serve. Massive kick on it. 165 kilometers per hour. A quick one into the body. And Cilic Can only hit the backhand return wide. He does take the third set, 6-2. And you feel like the momentum is very firmly with him unless Cilic somehow manages to up his game in the fourth set. But I won't count on it. I feel like Casper Ruud, he might tighten up a little bit. But we'll see. He's able to... I think he can do it. What do you guys think? I think Ruud can take it. I really think he can. Terrifying says, hey, I see you in various tennis comment sections. Yeah, he is a tennis fan. King Adjust. Right, let's have a look at the set 3 stats then. So 5 aces for Ruud, 1 for Cilic. First serve percentage exactly equal. First serve points 1 though, big difference. 74% for Ruud, 61%. Serve points 1 and big difference as well. Ruud 30. Cilic owned 4 out of 6. Those 2 breaks of serve, of course. Difference. Look at the winners on their account. Again, 12 and 18. Sorry, 12 to 8 even for Casper Ruud. So again, more winners unforced errors. Not as good as the second set where he was at, 16 and 7, I think it was. But for Cilic, again, more unforced errors than winners at 14 to 16. So something to work on come the fourth set, that is, for Cilic. He's serving first. That's a good opportunity for him to nudge in front straight away in the set. Here you go, fourth set. Big serve from Cilic out wide. Forehand return from Ruud. Very good depth. Forehand on the line. Cilic slice across court. Into out goes Cilic. Slice again from Ruud. Into in goes Cilic. Beautiful forehand from the big Croatian. It's love. Very impressive. Yeah, good start from him. Very good start. Oh, he's bounced the ball a lot there. First serve out wide. Backhand cross again. Good return. And the 1+ shot goes long from Cilic. 15 all. This is an interesting game. A very crucial one for Cilic. Doesn't hold here, and you feel like it's almost game, set, match. He gets broken. It's not necessarily the case, but just in terms of the momentum swing, Ruud has 2 sets worth of momentum here. Backhand from Ruud down the middle. Huge forehand cross from Cilic. And Ruud just mishits that forehand wide. So 30-15. Much better from Cilic. No, just call me out loud. 30-15. Second serve to the backhand. Backhand cross from Ruud. Forehand cross. Oh, a miss it. It's a shank. Shank from Cilic wide. It's 30 all. I said to you, a really crucial hold. I'm telling you now it is. Has to hold here. Otherwise, it's just all downhill, surely. Ruud has all the momentum right now. Big serve, backhand in the middle. Oh, goes cross court with the forehand. Backhand cross. Ruud sticking in there somehow. Drop shot. Great drop shot, is it? Oh no, Ruud. Wow. I thought it was a really good drop shot from Cilic. Ruud somehow gets there, but he doesn't just get there. He gets there with plenty of time to dink it cross court himself. That's absolutely fantastic from Casper Ruud. Wow. Tell you what, his defensive ability is very impressive, Casper Ruud. And you have to be a great defender on the clay to be a very good clay quarter. He definitely is one. Breakpoint opportunity here. Early breakpoint opportunity in this fourth set. Of course, he's 2 sets to 1 up, Casper Ruud. This could be a big, big point. Backhand cross. Forehand into in. Forehand slice from Ruud. Goes wide. Juice. I'll be back in a second. Just as predicted, Casper Ruud gets the break and he's 40-15 up. Right, I'm here until the end. Apologies for the 2 very brief intermissions. Zerafine says, Misha Zverev, there will be a lot of tests done. I've not spoken to my brother yet, but they are checking every possible kind of injury according to his team. Yeah, we'll see. Massive serve. Mate, that is ace number 13 for Casper Ruud. It's a big serve as well. Clip the line. If he serves like that against Rafa, I'll tell you what, it's not going to be as easy as people think. Huge, huge ace. And most of those aces, Rafa's not getting a racket on them, I'm telling you. 2-love up consolidates the break, and he's very much on his way here to his first ever Grand Slam final. Of course, it's his first ever Grand Slam semi-final, Casper Ruud. And it looks like we could have a Rafa Ruud final if Cilic doesn't manage to get a breakthrough very quickly in this 4th set. Ruud 2-1 up and a breakup. Second serve, backhand on the middle. Zverev steps in, goes forehand cross. Very good. Really good from Cilic, I have to say. It's a very, very good second serve down the tee. Set up that point beautifully for him. Here we go, 15-love Cilic. Big serve down the tee from Marin Cilic. Wow, really good. Like, exquisite. Set on the tee. Ace number 8 for Cilic. Ace number 9, sorry, even. Big serve on the tee. Doesn't make it, though. So it will be a second serve. Casper Ruud. Second serve into the backhand. Backhand into out. Forehand cross. Oh, forehand cross from Casper Ruud goes into the net. 40-love Marin Cilic. It's not a massive deal for Ruud, really. All he needs to do, easy, right? Just hold serve 4 times in a row. He can do that, can't he? Well, if he's serving like he has been, it won't be too tough, I'll tell you that. He's serving really well. Oh, just misses the first serve. So a second serve here for Ruud to have a look at. Big opportunity for the Norwegian. Second serve down the tee. Forehand goes long from Ruud. So he does hold to love. He stays in touching distance, but Casper Ruud very much in control of this tie and this semi-final. And he's not very far from the final. All he needs to do, as I said, just hold serve. It's easier said than done, of course, but he's not too far away. This set is in his hands, and he takes it. He will be joining Rafa Nadal in the men's final on Sunday. And let's see if Casper Ruud can hold his nerve. That's what it's going to be about. It's definitely in his hands. Cilic has definitely dropped in terms of his level, but might be partly to do with, I think, as some people have alluded to, his physical condition, but I think mainly actually due to Casper Ruud. I think he's upped his level big time, and Cilic has not been able to react in kind. I think that was his kind of best level in that first set, and he hasn't been able to do the same things he wanted to do in that first set. And the reason why is because Ruud is hitting the ball a lot deeper. He's being able to dictate more with the forehand. He's served a lot better and returning really well. Defensively, he's been really good, I think. And it's going to be intriguing to see how he performs against Rafa Nadal, I think. Because for me, anyway, he's playing some good tennis, no doubt. Some very good tennis. Big serve, but it's a first serve. 2-1 here. All right, second serve. Just have a look at. Forehand in the middle from Ruud. Then crunches the forehand into out Cilic. Then goes into in. So it goes down the line. Sorry, even Cilic, but goes wide. So 15 love. Big serve. That is a massive second serve down the tee from Casper Ruud. He's really going for it. And if he serves like that against Rafa Nadal, I'm telling you, they'll definitely have some competitive games, that's for sure, and sets. Definitely be putting his best foot forward. Serve out, massive serve out wide. Thing is, right, he's not serving up 250, 260, or 220 even kilometers per hour, but it's at 180, 190. But it doesn't matter because right in the corner, you've got absolutely zero chance. 40 love here. Ace number 14. Good second serve out wide, backhand cross, backhand to backhand exchange. Into out goes Ruud. Then goes backing up the line. Forehand cross from Ruud. Sorry, not from Ruud. From Cilic goes wide. So 3-1 down here. Cilic, a breakdown, of course, looking to sort it out. To sort it out. Come on. Let's see, can he get the break back? I don't know. Ruud just seemed too strong behind his serve so far. The first set, it didn't really look that case, but since then, very, very difficult. Second serve into forehand, forehand cross, forehand to forehand. Oh, something in Spanish. I have no idea what that means. Someone wants to let me know, that'd be great. Well, let's please Google Translate. Forced to translate. Hold. Fault. Second serve. So love 15 here. Cilic has to hold here because he doesn't hold. And you'd imagine it is much match will break down. Backhand to backhand. Oh, the backhand from Cilic. Cross court goes wide. Love 30. Pressure. Well, here you go. They say that Nadal is Mallorcan, but he is Andalusian and one of those on the beach in San Lucar, no less a thief than Kako, no less a thug than a student or a bit. What? What a weird Vishy. That is a weird, weird message. Why? What? You're Spanish. Why do you not like Nadal? What a bizarre comment. Strange comment, even. Goes set on the tee, then goes into the net. So it is love 43. Breakpoint opportunities, mistakes from Cilic, opening up a massive opportunity here for Ruud. A chance for Ruud to go double break up and be so close to his maiden Grand Slam final. A chance for him to win his first ever Grand Slam title in the final of Roland Garros against Rafael Nadal. But she says, I like Nadal, but I like more Cervantes Don Qued. Oh, that's fine. I mean, like whoever you want, Vichy, but it didn't sound particularly nice, the message that you wrote for Nadal, but anyway. Good serve out wide. The backhand from Ruud goes out. So it is 15-41 breakpoint save for Cilic. Of course, the winner of this match will play Rafa Nadal in Sunday's men's final. We will be covering that, of course. We will be doing... Okay, thanks, Vishy. We will be doing the men's final on Sunday and the women's final tomorrow. Good backhand return from Ruud. He does get the double break. Oh, it just seems like it's only a matter of time now. Casper Ruud, 2-1 up. And a double break up now in this fourth set. He's 4-1 up and will serve for 5-1. Cilic's level has definitely dropped a lot of errors, a lot of unforced errors in the last few sets. And apart from that first set, it's been error-strewn, really, from Marin Cilic, unfortunately for him. For Casper Ruud, though, it's been a fantastic serving display. And display of defensive tennis as well. Just a great defensive work from him. And being able to show us some different layers to his game as well. Definitely looks better when he's trying to press Casper Ruud. When he's pushing, he started to try and push Marin Cilic back from the second set onwards. It's made a big difference. He kind of adapted more to Marin Cilic's serve. Made a lot more returns and defensively been really good. He's been anticipating Cilic's moves very well. And Cilic just hasn't done very well with it, to be fair. He really hasn't. Guys, well, remember to hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. And do subscribe if you're new. Oh, God, hay fever is playing up. Oh, forehand cross from Ruud. And the forehand from Cilic goes wide. Zerafine says Nadal is born and lives in Mallorca, thus he is Mallorcan. I can smell a Norwegian Mallorcan fine all the way from mid-Norway. Fair enough. Good serve. Oh, ace. Ace. Call Casper Ruud Mr. Ace because it's a massive serve out wide. And that's going to be a serve that's going to cause Rafa some trouble because it's a short serve out wide on the juice side. Rafa stands very far back. And it's obviously into Rafa's backhand as well. Good serve. Keep an eye on that on Sunday. Good serve out wide on the ad side, even. And then a slice from Ruud into the net. So 40-15. But he's got 2 more game points to access. Matthew says, I think Roland Garros and Wimbledon should have seedings based on surface success, not rankings. I agree. I actually agree with you. And Wimbledon used to be mainly based on historical and present success, so rankings and also how well they've done in previous years. Oh, massive from Ruud. Even. Could serve out wide. Cross-court forehand from Cilic. Ruud goes down the line. 5-1 up here. And he's 1 game away from his first ever Grand Slam final. And meeting, of course, the legend that is Rafa Nadal, the 14-time champion. He'll go into a massive underdog. But he will fancy his chances of causing an upset if he plays like he's been playing today. 0-5 says Wimbledon does already. So they used to, not anymore. They didn't last year. Not that I know of. They used to, though, yeah. Not too long ago. But yeah, it should be like, for example, Federer has won it like 7 times. I mean, they should really just say, okay, well, anyway. Good serve out wide. And Ruud goes into the net with a forehand return. They should say, like, if you won it or whatever else, like, they should be a way of doing it. Like, you should get merit for winning it in previous years as well, I think. Like, Murray, for example, he should get a seeding, I would say. He's won Wimbledon twice. Sorry, he's won. Yeah, he's won Wimbledon twice. No, what am I talking about? Yeah. Anyway, 15 love. Good second serve into the backhand. Backhand to backhand. Slice. Oh, it's a drop shot into the net from Casper Ruud, but it's not going to matter too much at this stage. Cilic just serving to stay in the match. And Zero Fine says, Ruud, Ruud, Ruud. Yeah, a bit like the crowd. They're definitely getting behind him. I'm telling you, they're happy to see him win. Oh, I'm telling you that. Only one unforced error in this full set from Ruud. What a set from the Norwegian. It's been a fiery set from him. Really impressive. So out wide. It's a drop shot. Oh, drop shot from Cilic into the net. That was a very, very tight-looking drop shot. Just tried to do too much with it, really. In the end, goes into the net. So very big opportunity now. If Casper can open up even more of an inroad here, he might even be able to break and get it done now. So out wide, backhand cross from Ruud. Cilic goes into out. And it's a slice from Ruud, goes wide. So it is game point, 2 game points to Marin Cilic. But Casper Ruud is not too far off here, of course. He'll serve for the set if Cilic manages to hold here at 5-2. Good serve on the tee. And it's a beautiful serve from Marin Cilic, 5-2. And I'll tell you what, the Croatian is going to now force Casper Ruud to serve for the set. It will be a nervy one, you'd imagine. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe he'll just serve loads of aces like he's been doing in big moments. Zero Fine says, for a Norwegian tennis fan, this is massive. Yeah. I can imagine it is. I can imagine it is. And I don't blame you. Because it'll be great to see, to be fair. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to it. All right, 5-2. Right. Casper Ruud serving for the match. Oh, good serve on the tee. And goes down the line. Casper Ruud comes forward, goes into him with the forehand. Cilic on the stretch. It's going to be a smash opportunity. Steps forward. Oh, puts it away with ease. Cool as ice. And that's been the difference as well. Cilic, in those moments, has normally missed those overheads. He's let it bounce, and missed them. Casper Ruud, cool as a cucumber, to be fair. He just said, okay. He just seems very, very relaxed. And as I said, I think he just feels very at home on this surface. Good serve on the tee. Forehand into in. Then goes forehand on the line. Backhand cross from Cilic goes wide. It is 30 love. He's potentially 2 points away here. Incredible. 30-love Cilic. Sorry, 30-love Ruud even. Here we go. Come on, the Norwegian. Goes out wide. Big serve. Short return. Goes into the forehand. 40-love. 3 match points here. Here we go. 3 match points to secure a place in the men's final on Sunday. It would be his first ever Grand Slam final. A chance to upset the apple cart against Rafael Nadal. In a massive, massive, massive moment for him. Huge serve out wide. He does it with an ace. And what a fitting way to do it. He puts his hands out, a massive smile to his box. Oh, you can only feel so happy for him. What a win. What a win from Casper Ruud, you have to say. I mean, after the first set, you're thinking, oh, hold on. Marin is playing really well. He turned the tables big time. And he wins 3-6, 6-4, 6-2, 6-2. What a win for Casper Ruud, you have to say. Very, very impressive from Ruud. And I have to say, he served so well. And he'll go into that final a massive underdog. But I tell you what, he'll be a live underdog if he served like he served today, if he defends like he defends, and if he plays like how he played in that 4th set. That 4th set, let's have a look at this. 8 winners to 1 unforced error. If he plays like that, he's going to be a nightmare to play against. So let's see how he can do. He's definitely a massive underdog. Let's see how he handles the occasion, how he handles playing against Rafa, etc. But I tell you what, he definitely deserved it. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing him in the final. A deserved winner. And I actually think, given the way that he played, he's going to give Nadal more trouble than Cilic would have. I think Cilic maybe would have done what he did for a set here. I think he would have struggled for the rest. Let's see if Casper Ruud can really compete with Nadal. And maybe he will. He might not win. Maybe he will. And it'll be a massive upset. It's tennis. Anything can happen. Zero Fine says, yeah, I told you I could smell it. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'm going to take a break after a very long day of streaming. But thank you, everyone who has joined. Really do appreciate it. Do you remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new? Also, if you do want to support the channel even further, you can do so by hitting that join button. You get some cool extra perks, some extra content, etc. But yeah, really does help becoming members. We've had quite a few people joining and becoming a member. And it's been great to have the support after rolling it out only about a week or so ago. So that's been great. We'll see you tomorrow for the women's final, Coco Gauff versus Iga Swiatek. And of course, Sunday for the men's final, Rafa Nadal versus Casper Ruud. On top of that, I'll be doing a preview for the men's final. I'll probably release that, try and do that today. And the women's final preview is already out, so check that out. Thank you so much, guys. So good to have you on as always. Stay safe and well. And we'll see you tomorrow for the women's final. Cannot wait for it. It's going to be a cracker. I really hope it will be a cracker because Coco Gauff is such an exciting talent. I tell you what, if she plays her best tennis, it could be an absolutely... I mean, it could be an absolute cracker. It really could be.